Why am I here? Oh, hello, friends. Oh, hang on. Let me pop out the chat so I can see you guys. Oh, god damn it. Andres Antonio Gonzalez Caceres, 75 Ooh, hey Jay, long time. What do you think? The only gay character on the MCU is lame Captain America. That at the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier becomes U.S. agents. Is he supposed to be gay? I never heard of that. Let you guys flood in all nice like. It's hotter than fuck today. It's like 90 fucking degrees right now. So, I might have to turn my air conditioner back on as we roll deep into this video, because oof. And y'all know how the cringe gets me heated, so there's that. Let y'all flood in a little bit more. Oh, I saw that Mackie Sky had a birthday today. Happy birthday. I saw that, like, I was skimming through the chat a little bit before I started up the stream. So, yeah. Happy birthday. Kai Fujimoto is here. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Supergirl did gay people better than Batwoman. I wouldn't know, but probably. I don't know. I was put off by Supergirl within the first few episodes. I was like, no, I'm not watching this shit. That's when I had a low tolerance for this shit. I was like, on top of that, like I was really into like Henry Cavill Superman, so I was like, why do I even care? Like, Superman's not gonna be in this. Henry Cavill Superman's not gonna be in this. That's what we were led to believe at the time, I guess. And I was like, and plus it's got all these shitty politics for no reason. I'm like, I'm not watching this shit. Filipino white boy, $5 super chat. So Marvel has introduced the first Filipino Captain America, whose last name can be translated to a man said it right now. Oh yeah, I heard that shit. Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry. Mackie Sky, $5 super chat. Hey, J Long. Birthday in 4 days. Indeed, thanks for that. Love your videos and how you make us smile. Oh, thank you. Fucking. Really? Oh, really? Okay, I think we're back. It's back on the green, but like. Ugh. These outages make less sense the warmer it gets. But I have a feeling, like I said, it's just a hunch, like a little bit, kind of what do you call it? It's kind of a conspiracy theory that maybe when you say certain bad words, that YouTube kind of like cuts out your stream on purpose. But whatever. Anyway, yeah, the video we're gonna be talking about today. Let's get that shit over with. Um, it had a different title than this before. It was like, are they? It was titled "Are They Gay?" Falcon and the Winter Soldier, blah 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 blah. But now it says how Marvel baited its queer fans. Now, I'm thinking, because there was some complaints in the comments section that said that the the person who made the video barely even mentioned Sam, because of course he didn't. I'll get to that in a second. So I'm guessing it could have been that, or the YouTube's demonetization thing, and how they are about like the gay content and all that. But then there's the word queer in his title, so I'm not sure I buy that. I think it was just the complaints that he barely mentioned Sam, so he like reframed it as, oh, I'm just talking about queer baiting, Marvel queer baiting its fans in general. See? But yeah, it's but no, this is basically about Falcon and the Winter Soldier He watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he got a boner, and then he made a video. That's basically it. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $10 super chat. Hey Jay, I have a theory about you. Have you ever seen The Jerk? It's about a white guy who was raised in a black household and believes he's black too. I think that also applies to you. Okay. But anyway. Yeah, it's the same old story. If you've been on Twitter, you probably, not Twitter. Well, yeah, Twitter too. But if you've been on Tumblr, you've seen this phenomena. That if someone gets hard or wet off two male characters who are like completely platonic, not romantically linked whatsoever, if you get horny off both of them at the same time and they share a lot of screen time together, they're automatically gay. And basically that's what this video is. Oh, Sam and Bucky, they're starring in a show together as friends, and they got a lot of screen time. Fags. I think that's what his whole channel is. Like, his whole channel is speculating whether or not certain characters are gay. Like, sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's like, dude, no. Like, stop. Like, if I were watching a movie and I saw two gay people, like two gay men, but they were like both hot and shit, I wouldn't like wish they were straight when they're in a room with women. Like, oh, well, he's got a lot of chemistry with this woman too. Maybe he's bi. Maybe he's straight. You don't know. Shut up. I wouldn't do that because that's silly. If the facts are there, the facts are there, and there's nothing you can do about it. I wouldn't even wish it anyway because it's like, it's just dumb to me. But anyway, let's get to it. Gah. And keep in mind, just a little warning. This is one of those like really, I don't even say ironic because it's not what it is. It's got that ironic tone, but it's not ironic. Like, if this video were ironic, I wouldn't be talking about it. If it was satirical of channels, or satirical of fanboys and girls who do this shit, I wouldn't be talking about it. But it's got that quirky feel to it. Like, oh, look, my set is trash. Look, I have a pale background in the back, and I'm wearing ill-fitting clothes. You know, it's just like they're trying so hard to be ironic, and it just doesn't work. Anyway, let's go.
Hi, Alex here again with another episode of Was That Look Homoerotic, or has the pandemic warped my sense of intimacy?
Let's be real, it wasn't the pandemic. How long you had this channel? It wasn't the pandemic. I remember when he made that video on Hannibal. It wasn't the pandemic. See, look, my sense of intimacy is warped. Haha, I'm so self-aware, and you're not, otherwise this video would not exist. Ugh. You just wouldn't make it if you were self-aware. Like, oh shit, I'm just a coomer. Maybe I should just not make the video. And on top of that, there's a lot of hissing in the background of this video. Just Audacity. How fucking hard is it to use Audacity? Shit.
Today, we're going to cover another chapter in Marvel's somehow simultaneous failure in portraying both homo and heterosexuality. Before we get to that, we have...
Yeah, heterosexuality in that no one fucking gets laid on in Falcon and Winter Soldier at all. Like, absolutely nobody. Sam doesn't fuck anybody, Bucky doesn't fuck anybody. Like, nobody fucks anybody. Which would have been fine if the show was good. But it isn't.
Have to talk about this.
I actually wanted some fucking to happen, so something would happen. But anyway.
Sponsor. Scripts. Untold Secrets. I know many of you, like me, like to live vicariously through fanfiction.
Oh god, let's fast forward. This is a brand deal. I don't give a shit. Oh, it's so long. I think someone gave me a super chat.
$9.99 for free.
Did I ask you to talk? No. Wolfsbane, $5 super chat. Remember, kids, if the girls are friends, it's platonic. If the boys are friends or showing any form of camaraderie, gay. This concludes my TED Talk. Yeah. And you know what? I was gonna go on some kind of rant, but I'll let us get a little deeper into the video. Fuck it. I'll wait. I'll unleash when it's time.
We'll see you there. Ah yes, Sam and Bucky. Of recent Falcon and the Winter Soldier fame, there's nothing better than the Steve, Sam, and Bucky love triangle.
Like, let's keep it real. Since when do y'all even put Sam in this equation? In this ship? Because I'm gonna keep it real. I don't, the black male characters don't get any play in fandoms. Like, barely any. Barely any fan fiction, barely any artwork. No, barely any gay ships. Like, none of that. Because it's mostly run by, like, really horny white kids. Not saying that they're racist because they won't ship them, but like all this, like, and we're gonna get to it, like, you're gonna see, like, all this bullshit about representation and, like, gay representation and all this shit, and there's no representation in their ships. Like, almost none. Like, they pretend these two characters are gay, but they're not. And, like, when it comes to, like, race, like, okay, we'll include a black woman, but not a black man. Like I said, I rarely ever see any Rhodey Sam shit. Like, rarely ever. I'm just saying it's something to point out. Just saying.
By the end of this, we'll hopefully figure out what Anthony Mackie's been smirking at. If you don't know, Marvel's
He's been smirking at his goddamn bank account when when that Disney truck parked up to his fucking bank and unloaded. I hope he enjoys it, because, like, oof, the damage they did to Falcon. Ooh, ah! It's absolutely Christopher Ozine, $5 super chat. Have you heard about the new Velma series making her Asian? Their first instinct is the stereotypical smart character should be Asian, 2 steps back. Yeah, I saw that. And of course, it had to be no neck, Mindy Kaling, whatever the fuck. She's short. She's short. She's got no neck. I mean, I know they think because Velma is wearing a turtleneck that she kind of looks like Mindy Kaling with that whole thing, but no, it's just a turtleneck. Velma has a neck, so this is unfair casting. This is miscasting. Cast someone with a neck. Okay? Oh. Was that mean for no reason? Nah, it was for a good reason. Because considering, like, I heard about what they're going to do with the story. In that they're not going to have one. I don't really give a fuck, and, you know, I'll trash whoever I want. Anyway, yeah, miscasting, because Velma has a neck and Mindy Kaling does not. And you get the whole stereotype. She's going to be a smart Asian. Yeah, guys, no. It's kind of like the same problem I have with Cruella and them making Anita black. It's like, sometimes you just got to let him be white. Just let him be white. What the fuck you doing? Mr. N, $10 super chat. Why does he look like that prestigious rich kid from Life is Rough? He even sounds like him. Should we be afraid? Plus, hi. Turn your head sideways. No. Alonzo Atolin, $2 super chat. Hey, big fan. Question: favorite video game movie? Excuse me. I can't give a name to, like, my favorite. Well, actually, no. Fuck it. I think my favorite video game would be Max Payne, the first one. I can't give you a name of my favorite movie, because that's really hard. I got several. Nathan Pattinson, $4.99 super chat. Hey, Jay. So good to see your TikTok video, and have you made another scripted response? P.S. Gay baiting hasn't been this bad since LeFou and Beauty and the Beast XD. Yeah, I do have, like, some scripted video I'm working on. I mean, apart from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier review. I had this reaction to this this white guilt asshole from TikTok Like the script is done. I just have to film it. But I either want to get my hair done before I do that, or finish either the Cruella review or the Falcon and the Winter Soldier review first. But anyway, Gothica, $2 super chat. Thought you were bugging about Mindy, but you're right. She ain't got no neck. She ain't got no fucking neck. Fox McCloud, she's a necrophiliac. Dizzy Izzy, J Longbone. Remember when Anthony Mackie played Tupac in Notorious? That was him. And it's been a long time since I've seen it. And I'm thinking of another movie. Because I was about to say, that wasn't him. That was the guy from Moesha's friend. But that was another movie about rappers. And Moesha's friend from Moesha, the guy friend, he played Tupac in that one. But I had no idea Anthony Mackie played Tupac in Notorious. I gotta watch that again. Anyway, let's go.
Recent show, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, turn heads and sexualities with its portrayal of the relationship between the two leads, Sam, or the Falcon, and Bucky, or the Winter Soldier.
This screen cap is so low res. Like, what? How can you even... Well, I'm not saying I'm the greatest... I'm not the greatest YouTuber alive when it comes to editing and quality and shit. Like, sometimes I'll fuck up major. It's like the screen cap is just... How do you not, I always download, the highest quality of an episode or a film I'm commentating on, and then I'll take screen caps from it, and then use that. But it looks like he just, screen captured off someone's ass. Like, what the fuck?
Sam and Bucky. Just bros, or bros with gay woes. Well, unfortunately, I may be the only gay with woes today, as Marvel has demonstrated they kinda don't care about queer people. For Marvel, queerness is...
Oh, don't you just love that? Don't you just love that shit? I got horny of these two straight characters who were best friends, therefore it's the company's fault. You made me hard, bitch. Give me my ship. Oh my god, it's just like that meme. It's just like that meme. I showed you my dick. Please respond. I showed you my erection. Please respond. Oh god, that's exactly. Oh my god, really? Not entitled to this shit? Come on. Disney, they do queer bait. Disney definitely does. But he's not looking at the right ones. I think at one point, I did skim through this. And at one point, he does even mention, the little foo thing. And how, how they have queer baited with LeFou and that new gay character from Cruella. And all these other fucking characters. But he kind of just, dismisses that. It's like he uses that to legitimize his ship. And I'm like, nigga, no. Nah. This doesn't... No. No.
Is a rabbit hole. In this show, they use queer people.
Wait, what?
For Marvel, queerness is a rabbit hole.
I'm not diving down rabbit holes, but just keep watching. Yeah, I love how you don't give any context for this. Absolutely no fucking context. In fact, I think I might look... Hold on. I'm not diving down rabbit holes, but just keep watching. Replies. Let's see if I can find it. Hang on. Let me look for it. I'm not diving down rabbit holes, but just keep watching. Diving down rabbit holes, but just keep watching. When anyone asked Spellman whether the question raised in the past across the MCU would definitely be answered, Spellman suggestively replied, I'm not diving down rabbit holes, but just keep watching. Oh shit, wait. This is bisexual. Malcolm Spellman discussed the theory to do interview. Okay. Oh, I should gather this intel from my review, because that would be hilarious. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, keep track of that. Oh, they just give you a video? Lead writer Spellman has addressed a fan theory suggesting Spellman spoke to an NME in a recent interview about what fans can expect from a 6-episode Marvel Disney series and responded to questions. Oh, yeah, he responded. He was taking fan questions. Oh, don't do that. Or at the very least, ignore them. You don't have to answer that shit. Like, if I was in charge of these cons and shit, I'd be like, no one, you don't ever ask sexual questions with these actors and make them feel uncomfortable. I don't give a fuck what your intent is. I don't care. Don't ask them weird shit. Like, oh my god, during those sex scenes, did you get like a boner or something? I mean, that's just, that ever happen to you? Like, shut the fuck up. Wolf's paying $5 super chat, considering they made Velma Hispanic in the most recent reboot series, not the movie. I'm not surprised, but then again, it was mentioned like once. Mr. N, $5 super chat. This Bush baby will give us digi herpes. All this harmful racism is too much. Let's stick with the jokes instead. King Bosch, $4.99 super chat. 2 male characters literally share the same oxygen. Crazy stands. Oh my god, they're so gay for each other. So yeah, he was taking fan questions as if this is fucking legitimate. Because you see at cons, I think there's even a fucking video of Anthony Mackie and the guy who plays Bucky, what's his name? Sebastian Stan defending, I keep forgetting these motherfuckers' names. Defending Tom Holland from some creepy ass fan because they started asking weird ass questions. Like, imagine using that comment as some, see, like, they don't care about gay people because the creator like shrugged it off and said, oh, just keep watching, because he doesn't want, number one, he doesn't want to say what he really wants to say stop being fucking weird and asking weird ass questions about your fucking headcanons. And it's still like, he's got to take the middle road. So yeah, just keep watching, you little fucking moron. They got to placate you. Because y'all the type of motherfuckers who if like the company doesn't placate you, you think you can go into someone's Twitter from 10 years ago, dig up a racist tweet and fucking cancel them because you didn't get what you want from them. That's why they got, see, and y'all did it to yourselves. Like, yeah, these corporations do keep fucking encouraging it, this fucking behavior, in this climate, but at the same time, y'all did it to yourselves. You could just not do that. You could just not be toxic, and you could just not be over-sexualized with these actors who are people and might be uncomfortable with your fuckery, which are base. Can't they just fight like bad guys and shit? Human, £2 super chat. Isn't queer baiting when creators lie to media about it? Yeah, that's what they did with LeFou and a couple other characters. They didn't do that with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, though. They did not do that with Falcon and the Winter Soldier at all. Someone fucking asked, is Bucky gay or not? And they were like, look, and then they treated you like a child because that's how you act. Not you guys, but like I'm speaking to the hypothetical, like I said, basement dwelling fandom person. But yeah, y'all act like fucking children, and they treat you like children. Like, yeah, shut the fuck up and watch the show. How about that? See, like that, I couldn't be in show business because I just tell you exactly what the fuck you can do. Like, stop asking dumbass questions. Nah, the character ain't gay. I know what the fuck I write. And considering that this is an old black man, no, the character isn't bisexual. Like, I'm not saying that old black men are bigots. Like, I'm saying that they're not writing that shit. They're just not gonna really, straight old black men are not gonna be writing that shit, sweetie. So don't expect it. Do not expect that. Unless that old black man is actually in the LGBT. Other than that, no. It ain't happening. Absolute Zero, Kyokokami, $5 super chat. Sup, Jay? Going to watch your Slay the Gay Away stream later. I'm helping my mom with her DoorDash. Please have a good one and take care. God bless you. Oh, God bless you too, and thank you. Oh, Master DX, miss me with that gay shit. Yeah, like basically. But they gotta be nice. I love how they say, no, this is queer baiting. No, they're trying to be nice to you because you're a fucking tard. And they know you're gonna cause a fucking scene if you don't get the right answer. That's what it is. Cause y'all act like fucking children.
In this show, they use queerness as a tool. A talking.
Now, let me rewind that. Cause that was fucking weird.
In this show, they use queerness as a tool.
And no, they don't. But like, yeah, there was a part where Zemo was like caressing Bucky's face, like he'll do anything you want. But he was trying to entice a fucking middle-aged straight white chick. Like, yeah, he'll fuck you. He'll cream pie you. He'll cream pie you good. He's fully anatomically correct. He may be white, but he, I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Oh shit. He may be white, but his dick perfectly reflects. I keep making myself laugh because I'm trying to get this joke out. Fuck. He may be white, but his dick reflects the African American experience. But yeah, that's what he was pimping. He was trying to entice this bitch. Like, yeah, he'll do anything you want. Mr. N $10. But that doesn't mean that was, you see gays, you want to watch the show? Like, no, that's not what that was. Mr. N $10 super chat. That reminds me of that Hercules versus Wolverine comic, if it wasn't already clear on the lawsuit over Disney's head right now. Stop gay and racial coding, you periwinkled Muppets. Anyway, let's get back to this shit. People in the chat laughing. Yeah, I tried so hard to not laugh. I was trying to like do the accents, like his raspy ass accent, and get the joke out at the same time. So it was just killing me.
A talking point.
Well, how you gonna hold them accountable for shit y'all be bringing up? Oh, like some dumbass fans accuse them of queer baiting. Am I supposed to take that fucking seriously? Like I said, y'all are fucking children.
Bait. What Marvel did with Sam and Bucky was...
It's not bait, it's placating. They're pacifying you because they know you act like fucking kids, and if you got the wrong answer, you be boycotting them and all kind of dumb shit. Now, on one hand, they fucking deserve it because, like I said, companies like this encourage this shit. They encourage this mob mentality. Look what the fuck Disney did with Gina Carano. They encourage this shit. So I don't feel that sorry for them. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, y'all are children, and y'all deserve like the hand waving y'all get to, because y'all don't know how to fucking act. Sigzex, $2 super chat. This Nika went from jumping Eminem to Fujoshi Bates, I think. Mindy Lou, don't eat a hot dog near this kid. Damn.
It's probably one of the most obvious examples of queerbaiting I've seen since Teen Wolf. What's queerbaiting? You ask instead of Googling. Well,
You asked instead of Googling. You're the one with the fucking video, you jackass. You're gonna ask me instead of Googling? We're not gonna ask. We're just gonna wait for you to give us the definition, because this is a video and you're supposed to give us these details so we are well informed on the subject. The fuck you getting snarky for? It's a video. You ask instead of Googling, even in a video. That fucking that progressive attitude. Why don't you just fucking Google it?
Put simply, it's a phenomenon where those associated with a piece of media, like a TV show, hint at the possibility of queerness in their text to attract queer audiences, but fail to follow through on actual representation.
And Falcon and the Winter Soldier does not reflect that. Didn't reflect it at all. Fans asking questions, and then fans blowing it up, and the media blowing up because they know you're blowing it up, and then they know you're baiting. They're baiting you. They're like, you know what this? The media is queer baiting you. You ask these stupid ass fucking questions. You ask these questions of the showrunners. They wave it off, and then the media queer baits you. And says, Disney Marvel queer baiting. Is there something to this? Because they know y'all dumbasses are going to click on that or screen cap their fucking articles and put them in your lame ass YouTube videos. Maybe that's it. That could be it. That could be a fucking, that could be a possibility. Wolfhorn for £94.99 super chat. He looks like he came from a Disney cartoon. Shinkai Atsuya? Oh my god. Oh, you anime motherfuckers. Fujoshi is basically fangirl for gay porn and literally translates to rotten girl. Kevin Knox, $5 super chat. If we Google it, we'll find this snowflake. Stephen Lanudo, $2 super chat. Why is he sitting in his daddy's after work chair?
It's a way of winning over the gays without risking conservative viewers or possible censorship. So
I love how he says conservative viewers and just very quickly skims past China,
conservative
Russia,
viewers are possible,
and Middle Eastern countries. I love how he says that shit. Like, it's not conservative viewers. Like, conservative viewers don't give a fuck at this point. Unless you're really creepy about what you're doing. But no, they don't really give a shit. Not really. I love how he said, it's no conservative viewers. No, this says Middle Eastern, Russia, and China. Well, so it's not, oh, sorry, this is Malaysia, but where's China at? I love how he didn't put China in here. Koziku, $2 super chat. Is it bait or is it masturbate? Anthony Scioli, $2 super chat. I just remembered this is live and not a recording. Mr. N, $5 super chat. To clarify with an emoji and one word, ogre plus horse it equals nobody will get this joke. Yeah, I don't get it. You're right.
censorship. So how do you even prove that those involved with Falcon and the Winter Soldier queerbaited? Well,
you don't. And you won't. I already know you won't, because come on, there's nothing in the show to indicate any of that. Where are you pulling this shit?
First, let's break down what a classic queerbait looks like. Not all queerbaiting strictly follows these bullet points, but here are 3 things to look out for in the...
just in case this queerbaiting doesn't follow the bullet points that I said. They don't always follow the bullet. I'm just saying. There might be holes in my logic, so I'm gonna prepare you for that.
Queerbait. Number 1. The possibility of hinted queerness in text. So things like subtext, prolonged stares, prolonged
stares! That means a lot of grossly heterosexual action stars are fucking gay, like all of them. Have you ever heard of, like, intense staring? Jordan Joestar, $2 super chat. Queer baiting, more like queer quota.
Parallels between canonical love interests and the character.
I took a screen cap of 3 people in a shot, and one of them quickly looking over at this person like they're gay. It's proven. T Mitch, $1.99 super chat. Thank you.
In the queerbait, characters with commonly understood queer characteristics like crying to white girl music, and so.
Oh god, I love it. Like T Mitch, that fucking. Oh, his comment got retracted. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, so we're following stereotypes now. Okay. See, they're gay because this man is doing stereotypical non-straight behavior. Even though there's not the only such thing as non-straight behavior is fucking men, like men fucking men. That's the only thing that really counts as non-heterosexual behavior. A man fucking another man and being in love with another man. That's it.
So on. Number 2. Legitimate sources like writers, producers, and actors hinting at queerness in the text.
Where's it at?
So, in an interview, a writer might say something like, "It's a complicated relationship. Wait and see what happens."
Because they're placating you fucking idiot. My Testa, $2.99 Super Chat. Someone shoved this nerd into a locker. Phantom of the Night, $4.99 Super Chat. Last time I checked, Disney considered prolonged staring as rape. Wait, yeah, what was that? There was this fucking thing. Oh, I forgot what it was. Yeah, I had it in my head and I just lost it. I think something recently came out. Some Disney character did some shit and it's... Oh, right. I think it was Sleeping Beauty, wasn't it? I don't know, I forget. Let's get off because I'm going to be agonizing about it the whole stream. Heman, £2 Super Chat. He's lying about expanding the definition.
When asked about queerness between the characters, actors might act playful around each other and play up their tension, and mention the queer-baited relationship by name to attract attention around the queerness.
Yeah, because they're doing it to mock you. They're mocking you. What? Like this fucking clip. Because y'all so fucking abrasive. And you're so, if y'all were a minority, they wouldn't give a shit about you.
Oh, vote for us. It's Teen Wolf for best summer show. Yeah, Teen Choice Summer Show. Something.
I'm looking at, I forgot what his name was. But, the one in front. I think I talked about this before. I don't quite remember. But this guy, his face, the total ambivalence in his fucking face, and the, like, y'all are so fucking stupid. Will this get you off our fucking backs? You jag-offs? Like, his face was just so, like, y'all are such fucking assholes. Like, yeah. You think we're gay, but we're really fucking not, you morons. Like, that was his face through the whole fucking video. And yeah, they're playing with you. They're fucking with you. They're mocking you, basically. They're mocking you without letting you think that they are mocking you. Because yeah, that's you can't, as a business model, you can't just go around ostracizing fans, because that's just dumb. Mr. Low Tier Trash, $5 Super Chat. You know, he shipped the entire football team. Like, it's not a good business model to say, hey, you fucking fans are idiots. These characters are not gay. Get a fucking life. Yeah, that's not a good business plan. Not a good way to run a company. Ostracizing your fans. So they got to resort to playing up shit and either playing it up or making fun of you without thinking. But when they play it up, like I said, it's just a way to make fun, like a low-key way to make fun of you. That's it. That's what it is. Because they're fucking frustrated. You think they like getting all those fucking messages that says that how you want to deep throat them and shit? They don't like that shit. It fucking makes them uncomfortable. Why do you think celebrities are always leaving Twitter suddenly? They don't want to see that shit. Mr. N, $5 Super Chat. Maybe my last Super Chatto to clarify to everyone that the R whoosh joke was my jab at this kid being the spawn of Riley Dennis and Neon Fiona. ED. Yellow Flash. Oh, Yellow Flash 2, $4.99 Super Chat. Does Batwing have you excited for Batwoman? Maybe he will save the show and take it over. I don't think that's gonna fucking happen. There was someone who speculated that he's probably only gonna be Batwing for like an episode and then fuck off. This is why I hate the summer, because niggas be either busting off guns or fireworks, and you don't know which is which. Ugh. But anyway, like I was saying, I think, yeah, there's a theory that he might be Batwing for like an episode and fuck off. But I don't know, the way they're kind of hyping it up now and the way they put racial issues into it, he might be Batwing for real. and for a long period of time. So yeah, it got me kind of hyped, but it's me thinking that like it might enhance the cringe a little bit. I don't know how this dynamic is going to work between Batwing and Batwoman. I don't know how that's going to work because it's going to be him coming into his own and doing what he wants to do, and wanting to enact justice in his on his terms, and then he's got to listen to this shrill bitch. So like, we're team, bat team, and all this bullshit. See, he ain't behind like the desk anymore. He's gonna be out there. So I'm wondering how the fuck that dynamic is gonna work. I'm looking forward to that. Like the show is still shit, and I'm still looking at it through a shit lens. But I'm still curious as to how they're gonna make this work because I just don't think they're gonna let him be Batwing for as long as we think. Who knows? They might kill him off, with our luck. Like, oh, I'm sorry, he's a good actor, and he's got a nice suit, and he may or may not man up and tell Ryan to fuck off. Sorry, we can't have that. We cannot have that. I don't think that's going to happen. Yellow Flash 2, please review the season with heel versus babyface. We'll see. Season 2 was just so... Like, I'm having a hard... I had a hard time for like 4 or 5 episodes getting through it. Because it was so uneventful for the most part. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. We might... Who knows? We might do another one of those group reviews like we did before when season 1 was over. It was me, heel versus babyface, Rags, Mauler, and there was someone else. It might just have been... them. I'm not sure. It might have been Nerdrotic in there too. I don't know. I forgot. But we might. Who knows? That might happen. You never know. But I don't know, man. Season 2 was just like bleh. Something's got something cool. Well, cool, or like just to get my spirits up. Something to get my spirits up has to happen in order for me to care about this season. Like really care. Like yeah, Batwing coming in. That's fine. But it's like I don't know if they gonna fuck it up. Oh, Thrias, right. Thrias was there. Thrias, and I think someone said Drinker. It was a long time ago. Oh, and anything Batwoman related is just like some shit I only remember because it's seared into my memory because it's so garbage. Anyway.
Teen Choice Summer Show. Something. And we'll take more naps like these for you.
Yeah, you see the look on his fucking face right there? That is totally like, I'm only doing this because you dumb fucks won't stop messaging me about my dick.
Summer Show? Yeah, Teen Choice Summer Show. Something. And we'll take more naps like these for you.
Yeah, that is totally like a... I could not be fucked with you assholes anymore. Oh, these ads, they're baiting us, they're baiting us. They got no choice because we all start up with that bullshit. They can't tell you to fuck off. Because a man can't say he's uncomfortable with sexual situations, especially from another man, because that's homophobic. When you set those dumbass standards, then yeah, you put it like a fucking noose around people's necks. They can't tell you to fuck off because they're a part of a company. Either the company's gonna fuck with them or y'all are. And yeah, it's not. That's why I couldn't stand this video. Like some of the shit I skimmed through because it's like I can't believe it's only consideration for your fucking ship and not the actors and the creators who have to cater to you because you are children. Yellow Flash 2. All guys hang out like this, right?
Derek all the way.
It's like dangling a rainbow carrot, or any other irrelevantly phallic object, in front of the audience, only to snatch it away in the actual text of the show. And so the final bullet point.
Because y'all see what you want to see. It was two hot boys rubbing up against each other, and you wanted them to be gay. You wanted gay to happen. And they had to milk it. Yeah, they had to fucking milk it. The show is one of those shows, I don't know if Teen Wolf came out before or after Twilight. But it was right around that time where we had a lot of corny ass, fucking supernatural centered shows where all the leads were hot. No one was under an 8. And so everything was like really bombastic, and every time there's an intense scene, it would always come off more sexual than it was, because there's always some kind of sensuality. They would always over sexualize teenage characters and shit. They do that shit now, especially with Riverdale. And it looks like they're gonna do the same thing with the upcoming Powerpuff Girls show. So this shit ain't over. So yeah, so when you when you see that, your teenage brain, your teenage hormones go haywire. You're like, oh, they gotta be gay, right? Because I want them to both to kiss, right? Right? No, you just want them to kiss because you're horny. Like you're just a normal teenager. That doesn't make the characters gay. Like, stop. A stand user, $5 super chat. Longbone, watching anything CW is like watching Jackass. You know she's about to put herself through a lot of pain, but at least it's for your amusement. Oh, thank you. Yellow Flash 2. Oh, that wacky Powerpuff Girls show. They had to rework it. I heard they didn't even rework it. I think they changed I heard they changed like a few things and kept everything else the same. Like the show was basically going to be the same as the scripts. So everybody look forward to that shit. I can't wait to see the visuals behind the script. I can't wait to see that shit. Because I think Dove Cameron, the chick who plays Bubbles, came out and said, yeah, there's not that much different about the script. We kind of reworked it. Yeah, like I said, I can't wait. But let's get back to this.
A large, probably queer, fan base that supports queerness in text. Yeah, so like the Tumblr thing, but also not at all. It's a little deeper than that. But for simplicity's sake, let's
Tumblr and deep don't even go in the same goddamn
just say
sentence.
that if a significant portion of your fan base enjoys the media because of a certain relationship, then the show often benefits or even depends on ambiguous queerness to encourage continued interest.
No. Supernatural? Really? I don't think that show was depending on that shit. Maybe after a while, from what I've heard about how shitty the show got. But no. A show around for 9 years, and the only thing it has keeping it afloat is a fucking ship? Okay. Alright. Supernatural's queer fandom kept it alive for 15 years, but the show never gave them what they really wanted. Yeah, fuck off. We kept it alive! No, you didn't. You really didn't. You think you did, but you didn't. Like, imagine thinking, me rubbing my cunny to 2 men, that kept this show alive for 15 years! And I love, I love the fact that there were some fans who were watching this for 15 years just to even get a whiff of homosexuality. Just waiting for 2 men to kiss. Like, how fucking pathetic is that? I'm not watching it because it's a good show, because I want gay porn! Then go on to Pornhub, you fucking loss! Get your ass to... this is like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall. Get your ass to Pornhub. Get your ass to Pornhub!
I think the whole Dean and Cass thing has gotten a little out of proportion.
So let's look at Sam and Bucky. Let's look at the show, the surrounding media, and the history of the fanbase behind these characters. Is this a story about queerbaiting? Is it a story about queerios reading too much into it?
About queerbaiting? Like, about the subject of queerbaiting? Or the whole show is just like 2 men almost fucking? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I should have reworked this script.
Stares? When will gay people just let bros platonically fondle each other and finally release...
When did they fondle each other, motherfucker? When did these 2 straighties fondle each other?
the heterosexual world from the chains of the homosexual agenda? If only.
Oh, I'm being so ironic, but that's exactly what the hell's going on here. Everything is gay because I got hard off it. Like, I'm totally not mad that you won't make everything gay for me.
Let's start with the fan base.
The fan base does not count. Who gives a fuck what they think? It doesn't fucking matter what they think. Oh, well, the fandoms, like, yeah, the people who specifically go to cons just to make the actors feel uncomfortable, their opinions matter more than anything. More than the writers, more than the people who put the work in, the actors, the people who supply us with all this fucking entertainment. Fuck them. Well, number one is the fan base. I think they're gay, so they're gay. And, like, I know more about this material than you, Malcolm Spencer. I almost said his name was Malcolm Spencer. His name is Malcolm Spellman. I don't really like the guy, so fuck it.
So, queerbaiting bullet point number 3. A fan base to bait. If Sam and Bucky are a queerbait, then there should be a corresponding mass of people ferociously defending homoeroticism like ancient Greek philosophers, right? Well, the fan base around Sam and Bucky isn't exactly its own thing. Marvel inherited momentum from the pairing between Bucky and his closeted youth pastor boyfriend, Steve Rogers.
Oh, God. You inherited this. For one fucking thing, this is all the same universe, you know that, right? They inherited, oh my God, just, ugh. Mr. N, $5 super chat. 'Tis the seasons to be query. Fa la 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 dab. K lap to neck. I have now become drunk thanks to this video. Dishonorable Jedi, $4.99 super chat. Loved your videos, Jay. Hope you have a good stream. Sleep for me now because I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. Damn. Send help. Yeah, I will. I'm sending help digitally. Good night, Dishonorable Jedi, and thank you for the super chat. Fritz Philogene the second, $2 super chat. This man has no friends. No, it really doesn't.
This is the Stucky story.
Oh dear God! I thought you were talking about the fandom. So it's like, so it's number one. It's number one, section A. Oh, this is all over the place. Because first we were talking about the fandom. And now we're on the Stucky. Okay, whatever.
The relationship between Steve Rogers, or Captain America, and Bucky Barnes goes way back to the 1940s, where Bucky first appeared as Steve's younger sidekick. Their relationship didn't really...
Oh, so you're shipping a man and a child. Pedo. Because according to, a lot of, like, I'm not saying he's like that, but it's according to people on Twitter, you age up a character just so you can ship them with other people or make them sexual with other people, that automatically makes you a pedophile. Apparently. So, but if he has, had that crusade on Twitter or wherever, if he does have that way of thinking, then he technically makes him a pedophile. 760. I'm 6760. I gotta learn how to say that correctly. $5 super chat. I feel they want their ship to be canon, not just because it's hot to them, but so they can also brag on social media that their ship is canon. Yeah, it's just for bragging rights and shit, and because they're horny. Mr. N, $2 super chat. More like sticky story or milky story. Andrew Fulfer? Oh my God, I'm bad with names. Sorry. This shipping is pathetic. The relationship between Steve and Bucky was friendship, not lovers. I know. Frankenfurter, $2 super chat. FBI, open up! Okay, I'm gonna play this while I quickly put this air conditioner back on because I'm already fucking melting. These goddamn lights.
They take on any bromosexual form until the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where suddenly Bucky and Steve appeared as young men of the same age. In the new movies, they were best friends. And by best friends, I mean friends of Dorothy. Marvel created a perfect storm for gayness, like a West Coast Starbucks. They're deep and personal.
Starbucks equals gay. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $5 super chat. Does the relationship between you and Cavill count as queer baiting, or are you guys just straight guy friends? It's hard to tell.
Personal bond attracted thousands of fans. Their unrelenting sacrifice for each other in the movies intrigued queer onlookers.
Their unrelenting sacrifices So this just tells me, like, I love, like, all the implications that are made from this shit. I know he doesn't intend on making them, but he's making them. He's fucking saying that gays don't really sacrifice for anybody unless they're fucking that person. Like, friends? What are friends? I'm fucking gay. We don't have friends, okay? Fuck out of here with that friend shit. I smoke everyone's pole. I smoke all the poles. And then we'll think, then let me smoke your pole, and then I'll think about saving your life, okay? Like, imagine some gay guys, like, sucking on a fucking Starbucks on the street, watching some guy bleed out after a car accident. He's like, I'm not saving your life unless you let me suck your dick. And that gay guy was this guy. This fucking kid in the video. Oh, shit. Mr. N, $5 super chat. Bromances aren't gay. Just look at Goku and Vegeta. That can't be gay, right? Friends with benefits much? Kelvin Schubert. Oh, you saved my life? What are you, gay?
I mean, here we had two men with a profound bond so deep that they would give up nearly anything for each other.
Yes! It's called fucking friendship. They had nobody but each other. That doesn't suddenly mean they want to fuck. Like, how fucking reductive is that? You can't be lifelong friends with somebody unless you're fucking them? Like, what is that? That is so... that is so dysfunctional. John Doe, the average Joe, $1.99 super chat. Guys are the fellow soldiers in the military gay. If you have saved a man, you are gay. If you ever even thought about being selfless for another man, you are a fucking homo. Okay? Okay. Dimitri Warchief? Are these people lonely, horny, both? Lonely, horny, socially, like I said, socially dysfunctional. They don't know what the fuck a friendship is.
Steve gave up his shield, his friends, his heterosexuality, all for Bucky. If you want to learn more, I actually made a video about them in 2016.
Of course you did. Of course you fucking did.
Link in the description. And my heart. Naturally, a huge fandom developed. The sacrifices and prolonged gay staring translated into...
The gay staring. Two hot guys looking at each other does not equal gay. Why are you staring at, like, if you stare, like, it's just homophobia, but portrayed positively. That's what this is. Because if a straight guy said this, like, oh, why are you staring at me? Well, you said you love me? What are you, a fucking faggot? You said you sacrifice your life for me? What are you, fucking gay? But then, when like, someone like this guy says it, it's like, he sacrificed everything for him. He's so gay. Like, it's just spun it's just homophobia spun positively. That's it. We're gonna take homophobia and we're gonna make it sexy. Snickerdudes, $4.99 super chat. This motherfucker really has a tiny bisexual flag on his desk. Yes, he does. British Knight, £5 super chat. The generational systemic lack of socialization created this head case. Yes. Emily Carter, $9.99 super chat. I just got here and I already want to punch this clown in the face. Also, what's up, Jay? What's up? And thank you for the super chat. Like, holy shit. It's like, yeah. Gifts 23 Nano, I think that says positive homophobia. Yes, exactly what this is. It's back, yeah. What little Lady A says, backhanded homophobia. That's what it like, and they don't even know it. They don't even know it. That's what makes it even sadder. Oh Jesus. Quibi, love the face you paused him on. RRU. Yeah, reverse homophobia. That's what it is. Reverse homophobia. instead of it being a negative, instead of you beating their ass for doing anything even slightly deviates from the heterosexuality or masculinity. Instead of punching him, I'm gonna punch him with my dick on his asshole. That's better, right? That's so much better.
Hours poured into fan art, fan videos, and crying over fan fiction in the middle of the night. As of May 2021, there are 53,000 fan works on Archive of Our Own alone.
As if this legitimizes anything. That means any chick who has written herself into a Henry Cavill fiction means like that means that they're fucking, and that they are obligated to fuck now because they wrote about it. I wrote about Henry Cavill fisting me in the ass on a dirty mattress in the middle of the woods. We have to do that now because somehow fan fiction legitimizes my headcanon. It doesn't. Somehow now it's okay to harass actors at cons and ask silly sexual questions. It's okay now because I wrote a good fan fiction. Fuck off. Mackey's Guy, $2 super chat. It's Homolander. No, it's his little sidekick. Oh god, Homolander's queer sidekick. Oh god, y'all gotta come up with something for me. I can't think. The queer boy wonder. I don't know. Frankenfurter, $2 super chat. You paused him on his reaction to the stream. Who's that guy? 8995. $2 super chat. If they were both ugly, none of this would. Oh yeah. If they were both ugly, none of this would exist. Like, if they were two fat guys or two middle-aged guys, just generally, two ugly middle-aged motherfuckers, this video wouldn't exist. Dick Gayson. That's a good one. Little Dicky, little gay ball catcher. Dick Gayson is perfect. Baby Jesus, you win. Homolander and Dick Gayson. Snickerdudes, $4.99 super chat. It's real because we as fans have invested so much of our time into it. Help, I'm lonely. What is it? Help, I'm so lonely. Okay. Sora Hart, $5 super chat. As a gay man, this is the reason I don't have gay guys as friends, but straight dudes. Dick Gay, son. I can't get over that. Emily Carter, $4.99 super chat. Is that really the best he could do with his hair for this? Looks like he tried to scramble it, and now I want eggs. Alright, let's continue.
53,000. That's about the capacity of a large stadium. You could
Who gives a shit? That's not... You know what? Fan fiction is fine. I like fan fiction. I read it from time to time. But y'all need to stop fucking thinking that just because you write that shit means you know better than the writers of the show. I write fan fiction where Steve got pregnant. M-preg, bitch. You know it. So I can tell the writers what they should write and how they should go about writing their characters. Like, no. How about no? How about you shut the fuck up?
fill a baseball stadium with stories of dudes playing for the other team. A national pastime of dudes swinging that way. Take me out to the ball game? More like take me out of the closet.
Oh wow, that was terrible.
This giant massive energy didn't just exist in a vacuum on one corner of the internet. Multiple books and academic articles covered Stucky. Mainstream publications, serious.
Oh, motherfuckers wrote legit books on that? Women do genre in film and television. Where's the Stucky? I don't see nothing of... I think you were talking out of your ass on that one. But, like, when I read it, I thought about Stucky, so it's about Stucky. Yeah, you know, I'm not surprised you made this connection, because you think that two males in the same fucking room are fucking each other, so...
And academic articles cover...
Problematizing comic fan. What? What the fuck does that say?
Closet. This giant mass of energy didn't
Mr. N, $5 super chat. I don't know. Some fanfics actually do fix where writers messed up. Gotta give them credit for that. Yeah, but that's rare.
just exist in a vacuum on one corner of the internet. Multiple books and academic articles.
What universe is this again? The creation and evolution of the Avengers and Captain America, Iron Man fandom. A college fucking thesis on Marvel shit is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. Imagine thinking that is legit. It's about Marvel. It's like you're a fucking adult and you're doing the damn thing in college, and the first thing you think about is fucking Marvel. Like, oh, I need to do a paper for like a grade so I can fucking graduate and like move on with my life and get a fucking lucrative job. Let me write a paper about Marvel. Let me write a paper on the movies that I have on in the background while I binge drink and fuck my boyfriend. Get the fuck out of here. Stephen Lanudo, $2 super chat. Isn't it time for his juicy juice? Quibi, the only movie fanfiction could fix. The only movie fanfiction could fix is 50 Shades of Grey. True. There probably is some fanfiction out there that fucking fixed it, and I just haven't seen it. Black Tiger Paw 1, $5 super chat. You should react to the papers written on the organization of transformative works. They're all legit. Sean Gleason, 99 cent super chats. Oh god. Emily Carter, 199 super chat. Henry Cavill BJ fix. Like, what are you asking me for them or what? Asking of their existence? Like, that's really vague.
Articles covered Stucky. Mainstream publications seriously discussed the phenomenon.
Because they're the ones queer baiting you, sweetie. They're the ones queer baiting you over this shit. They know it's gonna get them clicks because you're fucking idiots. Instead of going to fucking Pornhub and watching gay porn like normal people, you have to have some people fucking legitimize your shitty ships. Because God forbid, like, y'all like to tie in social issues in every fucking thing. God forbid someone doesn't validate your ship. Because I'm gonna be real with you. Straight dudes, and when it comes to lesbian shit, they just jack off and shut the fuck up. They just jerk off and shut the hell up. They don't have to make a thing about it. They don't make like social issues out of it. They don't make fucking long ass videos. What? See, this is why this lesbian ship is legit, and why our homophobic society should accept it. No, they just jerk off and move on. Now, that may not be the case for like maybe the anime fandom, from what I've heard, but generally, they don't do this shit. All these lesbians, they touch my heart. They don't touch my dick, they touch my heart. This is such a legitimate, and if I don't get it, this corporation is queer baiting me. They're les baiting me. Fuck out of here. Like, at least heterosexual dudes have the balls to, like, admit, yeah, I'm just a little coomer. And that's it. I'm just cooming. I'm over here cooming and vibing and shit. Went to Pornhub, worked one out now, fucking went to sleep, and then that's where it ends. But then either a female or a man who's in like in some part of the LGBT community, this is what happens when they get a boner. Not all of them. It's just the ones like 18 to 30. Richard Rothwell, $2 super chat. Sam, Bucky, and Zemo are a gay love triangle. Bruno Lopez, at least with anime, there aren't actors getting harassed. Aura Master DX. Hey, yo, I'm a Kuman over here. Yeah, if The Sopranos was made today, that'd be, be the exact dialogue. Hey, yo, I'm Kuman over here. Mr. Who, Zemo is a Nazi, he can't be gay. The spammer has been defeated. Fritz Philogene the second, $2 super chat. Lauren, did you just make a 3/5 joke? Mike Hunt, this reminds me of that Riley Dennis video about Smash Bros. Oh yeah, don't remind me of that.
In 2016, hashtag Give Captain America a Boyfriend trended on Twitter, prompting even more widespread attention.
You have given me nothing legitimate, and it's been like 8 minutes.
Time
of this
Magazine,
video.
The Washington Post, Business Insider.
Some fans want Captain America to have a boyfriend, though it won't be easy to rethink the superhero. Fans demanding. Yeah, I love how he names all of these publications, all these news outlets, and it doesn't fucking sink in that maybe they're baiting you. They're the ones queer baiting you, so you'll get them clicks and site traffic and ad revenue. It doesn't register to him at all. Like, Disney's queer baiting us, Marvel's queer baiting us, but it couldn't be the fucking media talking about shit that they wouldn't be talking about anyway. Business Insider? The Washington fucking Post? Do you think they would be... you think they'd be thinking... Do you think they'd be talking about this if it wasn't fucking popular? If they knew it wouldn't get them instant site traffic? Come on, use your fucking brain! Use your fucking head for once! 1830 simplifies to 3/5, ergo 3/5 of gays. Oh. No, I was just like giving a rough estimate. Like 18 to 30. Mike Testa, $2.99 super chat. Remember when Riley's girl said Nani is closet gay? I don't remember that. I only did like one response to one of her videos. So Matthew Lee, $10 super chat. Hey Jay, I know you're ignorant, but any close contact in any movie is coding for a steamy romantic encounter. Marley and Me was one of the hottest films I've ever seen about Owen Wilson and his dog. Yeah, definitely. Marley and Me was a zoophilia sexual escapade. That's just facts. 100% facts. And they didn't show them fucking because Hollywood is fucking cowardly. They don't want to show man on dog love. And, you know, it's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting how we are still fucking discriminatory of zoophiles. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is this world that we live in? I want to see a motherfucker mouth kiss a dog. You feel me? I think Shane Dawson would have wanted it that way. That's how we get Shane Dawson back. We make zoophilia legal. Oh, that's the longest I've been sarcastic about a disgusting subject.
Huffington Post.
No, really good. And I bet you all these fucking articles anyway are opinion-based articles. They weren't fucking made by actual journalists.
Stuckey was a huge deal. According to academics like Francesca Coppa, Stuckey represented an opposition to the traditionally straight male...
Ooh, why would you want to put emphasis on how bad your masking skills are? Ooh. And I see that little... Yeah, I'm probably being a little nitpicky, but like, I hate making mistakes like that. Like, if I was making this video, no. Francesca Coppa. Here, superheroes often make great metaphors for something else. Marvel, in particular, has created heroes that read like overt metaphors for gender and sexuality. There's all different ways these characters open up to queer identification. Yeah, metaphors. But they're making it like outright, no, they're gay! They're gay! They're gay! They're really gay! And I don't see how Bucky and like or Stucky whatever is a metaphor for gayness. Like how a good like strong friendship between two men is a metaphor for homosexuality. Like, oh, Mr. N, $5 super chat. Shane Dawson is hiding beneath a deer carcass somewhere, but he does have a nice singing voice, ironically.
Dominated world of comic books. The Stucky fandom was a place where queer and non-male people expressed themselves through
non-male people?
It wasn't...
What kind of fucking shit? Non-male people. I don't know. That has bothered me.
Just about these two white dudes. These online spaces offered solace to thousands of queer people who couldn't outwardly express their identity otherwise. Glad.
I couldn't express my identity as a gay person, so I projected myself onto these two straight characters. And, like, that doesn't... Just another thing. It's not clicking with you. It's just not how does that make the characters actually gay? Like, hello? You're not getting it. I projected my own queerness onto these heterosexual characters. Hello? How does that legitimize anything? It doesn't.
An organization that advocates for LGBTQ representation in the media stated that it's getting increasingly difficult to ignore that LGBT people remain almost completely shut out of Hollywood's big...
Yeah, I knew they'd bring this up. The representation! We need to make otherwise straight characters gay because representation! That doesn't legitimize anything. This is just a fucking complaint. We need more gay characters, so let's make these straight characters gay. Even though they're not really gay. And let's, like, bully and harass everyone who is involved with making this property because I feel strongly about this.
Budget comic films.
And I'm sorry, but yeah, assuming that Disney is homophobic or the people behind the show are homophobic, that's harassment, in my opinion.
That have dominated the box office over the past couple of years. We've met with several actors.
Like getting on Twitter and fucking messaging them like, maybe stop queer baiting and being homophobic by not giving us our masturbation fantasy. Hello? Sans Ventura, $4.99 super chat. Honestly, if anyone unironically thought Bucky and Sam Wilson were getting together, I just can't take them seriously and think lesser of them. Yeah. But it's like, I don't mind people shipping shit, having headcanons, but don't make a YouTube video about it saying how Disney is homophobic. Disney is homophobic for other reasons and other actual legitimate queer baiting, legitimate instances of queer baiting. But this ain't it. This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it, Chief. You just want your thing to be canon, and I'm gonna say no. Like, you could actually be making a video on how Disney bait and switches for the overseas market every time they announce to the Western market, yeah, we got a new gay character, guys. But we suck China's dick, and we suck the Middle East dick, and we suck everyone else's dick, and we really abide by them, and not the country we make this shit in, or the country we're centralized in. We're gonna fucking pander to the people that really don't put money in our pockets. Not really. Because we're trying to fucking innovate. We're trying to move up. And because we are, they don't get they're not gonna give us some money if we do. So technically, they're not putting money in your pocket. The American Western, the Western box office is giving you money. Because if it's conditional anywhere else, they're not doing you any fucking favors. So why you feel the need to keep pandering to them, I don't know. Wolfsbane, $4.99 super chat. Jay sounding a bit like Biff from Back to the Future 2. Or Back to the Future, except actually intelligent. This is just a modern version of Frodo and Sam from Lord of the Rings with just as much, if not more, fervor. Zilko Santos, Gravity Falls creator, exposed Disney being homophobic because he tried to do LGBTQ things and they denied it. could have said this a long fucking time ago. I don't know why he waited so long to say it. John Doe, the average Joe, $2.99 super chat. Omni Man, men can be friends. Think, bye man, think.
Activists who've noted the power of US media in their country and how the conversations have changed there. A lot of people saw Stucky as a moment to change the conversation in the US and abroad.
No, how about you actually make real... How about you make actual real original gay characters and stop fucking cribbing off other people's shit? I don't get like, yeah, I'm real sorry that you couldn't come out to your fucking family at Thanksgiving. I'm really sorry, but no, these characters, that doesn't make these characters legitimately gay. Like, stop. Damn the luck, $5 super chat.
About what superhero fandom looked like as a whole. This isn't to say that Bucky represented some singular light of queer representation that's totally perfect. The caucasity of that argument is beyond what I'm capable of articulating. But these big-budget films and the discourse surrounding them definitely has the power to shift conversations about representation.
No, you're just a horny teenager. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. If you were a straight boy, and like I mean this with all the respect in the world, you would have an anime pillow. You'd be sleeping with a fucking anime pillow. You'd be one of those fucking assholes. Like, oh, like these anime chitties, it's their life. Their life. It's totally like legitimate fucking cinema. But unfortunately, you're gay, and this is what you've been dealt with. This is even worse in my opinion. Oh, my waifu. I'd rather you be a fucking... If I was his parent, I'd be like, I'd rather you be a fucking waifu than a gay YouTuber. I'd rather you be a fucking anime-loving jerk-off than a gay YouTuber. Oh, God. Jesus.
The Marvel-affiliated response was mostly positive, but a lot of Marvel people definitely reiterated that creatives intended to portray a platonic relationship.
Let's go back to that, shall we? I hate the way he skims over this shit. Like, I'm not gonna stop and read it.
To portray.
For us, we've always interpreted the relationship as two brothers. They are very close characters. They have a relationship with each other that is very, very deep. The bonds between the characters are very strong. That's what motivates the storytelling. That sounds rational, very clear, and is not. It's not even code for go fuck yourself. It's a very polite way. Like, no, it's a very polite way to tell a Stucky-loving fangirl to go fuck themselves. Like, it's very polite. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. Stop mispronouncing waifu, bigot. The Video Gamer 07, Joe Russo speaking sense. Thank you, Joe. Yeah. The rapper 10,000, I believe. Jay Long would dislike that video, please. His arguments make no sense. Yeah, he doesn't really legitimize his points. It's like people project themselves on these characters. Yeah, that's the problem. I think that's the fucking problem, and that doesn't legitimize anything. I'm desperate for queer representation. Like, this shit is everywhere now, so I don't understand how you are desperate for anything. It's everywhere now. Yeah, I will give this a downvote, though. Boo, yeah. Frankenfurter, $5 super chat. We ask one unlucky parent to pick up their son at the front desk. Oh, I can't believe you remember that joke. Thank you.
A platonic relationship. Of course, that didn't stop people like Joe Russo from proclaiming Stucky as a love story.
What's fascinating about the Cap Bucky story as well, it's a love story, says the co-director. Stop your sniggering at the back. He's talking about the fraternal kind. These two guys who grew up together, and so they have the same emotional connection to each other as brothers would. It still says the same shit! But they said it was a love story! You know there are different types of love, right? Please tell me you know this. Please tell me you fucking know this. They're baiting me. They're putting in words and they're talking to me personally. They're trying to fucking get inside my head, man. Oh, they're seducing me with their gay wilds. Get the fuck out of here. Damn the luck, $5 super chat. Love your content, Jay. Any chance you will ever watch Tom McDonald's Snowflakes? Would love to see your reaction. Isn't that white rapper who's basically like he's basically like an anti-social justice warrior rapper kinda. Like I like him, but like some of his music sounds kind of corny. Like when it comes to like the music itself, not the lyrics really. It's just like the way it way it sounds. It just comes off kind of like I don't even know what to say. Like it's just kind of corny. I mean, I like the guy. He does good work, like getting a nice little message out there. It's fine, but it's not my thing. Alan White, $1.99 super chat. People always see male vulnerability as attraction because people don't take men seriously in their relationships. That's why men don't really like talking to women about shit, because they always misinterpret shit through their point of view. They don't fucking they don't like not all women, but it's like you're not fucking hearing them when they say some shit, you know. Mr. Mike, any chance you'll watch Tariq Nasheed's gay black sub movie? Oh God. If I'm gonna watch that, I gotta watch it with somebody else. I can't do it alone. I just can't.
And on platonic love stories. What's with all this insistence on platonic love stories with same-gendered relationships? Kirk and Spock, Merlin...
Why is it gotta be same gender? Why do same people in the same gender gotta be friends all the fucking time? Oh, if this was a straight dude talking about women... Oh God, these firework motherfuckers. If this was a straight dude talking about women and insisting, like, why the fuck do two women in the same space have to be fucking friends? Why can't I see them scissor? I want to see that shit. Imagine a straight dude doing that, like some backwards cap wearing motherfucker. I want someone to make a parody of that. Make a parody of this video with a straight guy talking about lesbians. Talking about two women. Talking about Handmaid's Tale with two women from that show. And they're like this is how the show lesbo baits. Do it. Fucking do it. Do it! Joe Hollywood Films, $2 super chat. What if you were a tree? What kind of tree would you be? Probably a pine tree, like a Christmas tree. It's colorful. It's really big and roundish. Prickly. Prickly but soft. Like, I identify with that tree. Eric Vogt. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. $10 super chat. There's nothing wrong with having sexual fantasies about fictional characters. However, this is one of those weirdos that's so engrossed with fiction that he can't tell it from reality anymore. Yep. Dimitri Ward, Chief. Is it really hard to have a headcanon? Sometimes it is. Like, someone please make a parody of this video with a straight guy. Talk about Handmaid's Tale. How come all these fucking whores aren't scissoring? Fucking Handmaid's Tale, like, the whole show goes by, like, not one of them has sex? Fucking, they're always, like, together and in the same space? I feel like I'm being lesbo baited, man. I feel like I expect some labial love, bro. I would miss somebody make that video. That'd be perfect. Wolfsbane, $4.99 super chat. At least they don't call for the actual actors to act out their fantasies like a certain channel and their hate for interracial relationships, right? Wait, what channel? Hey, what channel, yo? Maybe we can talk about that one. What channel? Shit.
and Arthur, all hidden under this label of love story, until it comes time to appease the heterosexuals. Could this ambiguous
appease the heterosexuals? Okay, sweetie. Even though it'd be more beneficial to them to appease you, because these fandoms are so prevalent, right? You don't make any sense, bruh. You make no sense whatsoever. Y'all keeping 15-year-old shows afloat just by shipping 2 motherfuckers, but yet companies aren't exploiting you. They're not exploiting the power of your fandom. Get the fuck out of here. And if you know it's baiting you, if you know you're being baited, maybe just don't fucking fall for it. Maybe see right through that shit. But you're not being baited. You're not being fucking baited. They're 2 straight guys. Get over it. Cooler in text. $5 super chat. Me and my 2 best bros have known each other for 3 decades. Been to war. Thought I heard some shit. Shit. I've been at war with each other. 2 of us were in college together. Love does not equal sex. Yeah, I know. Tyler Preston, how old is he? Probably 9. I don't know. Just,
This labeling ever happened with a pairing between a man and a woman? In dealing with this ambiguous labeling ever happened with a pairing between a man and a woman?
Yes. Elliot and Olivia, Law and Order SVU, 100%. They were always teasing that shit. Because the EO fandom was, they were like the biggest part of the SVU fandom. The biggest part, like when it came to shipping. So people would entertain that shit. And they would tease like, oh, look at what they're doing there. Oh, look at this case. And then they even would even construct cases where they would have to be in sexual situations. They did the shit on purpose. Now, I'm not reading too much into shit. I know for a fact they did it on purpose. Wolf Spain, 199 Super Chat. It's a callback to a Roots vid you did. Oh, I know. Wait. Let me go back. Roots. Shit. Oh, okay. Forget it. I know. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Julian Gonzalez. Now I think they're making them a couple now. Yeah, I know. And they just had to kill off Elliot's wife to do it. I didn't like that shit. Mulder and Scully. Yep, Mulder and Scully. Elliot and Olivia. I'm sure there's more. Ross and Rachel a couple of fucking times. Where they kind of like, they get together. There were times where they got together and then they fucking broke up and then they got together again. And you know what? I don't think that counts. I'm sure some people will give more examples in the chat. But yeah, Mulder and Scully and Elliot and Olivia, definitely. Most definitely. However, a straight character, yeah. Nigga. Yeah, nigga. Like, Elliot, I know for a fact that they were doing that shit on purpose. Because Dick Wolf himself did not want those 2 characters together. But at the same time, a huge part of the fan base shipped them together. Even people who didn't really call themselves shippers saw that dynamic and like, yeah, you know what? I think they could fuck. They kind of got like some kind of chemistry going on. 531 mauves, 100 rubles. Not gay related, but this reminds me of how Adam Driver's wife ended up receiving death threats from the loonies who wanted their Raylo fix, even in real life. Oh yeah, ugh. Ugh. Yeah, that was fucking disgusting. Like, oof. This is why I don't take no fandoms with their ships seriously. Like, get the fuck out my face with that bullshit. Like, when their ship doesn't happen, it's funny as hell to me. Yo, all our work in harassing people online, it failed. The eccentric artist, $5 super chat. Representation doesn't matter, motivations do. This is why CW Batwoman is a villain. When your characters suck, it doesn't matter who they screw. True that. Frankenfurter says Katara and Zuko. Not familiar with that show. But yeah, Rollins and Carisi, Chibi the Ripper. I mean, aren't they together now though? Didn't they kiss in a recent episode? I mean, yeah, you could say that. I mean, he even like helped her raise her baby and they still didn't fuck. That was crazy. Like he's a good guy and everything, but that was kind of some simp shit. Let's be real. Like you didn't get nothing, like because it was evident that they were feeling each other, but like she wasn't giving up nothing. I haven't really been watching the show like that, but that's what I've heard. Frasier and Roz. Was it Frasier and Roz? Was that a thing? Maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember Frasier that well, but I think maybe that. I guess. Wonder Woman and Batman. Okay. Wonder Woman and Batman, Frasier and Roz, Mulder and Scully, Elliot and Olivia. There's been a lot. There's been a lot. Like, just because you don't watch that shit doesn't mean it doesn't happen. J. Longbone and Rex. It's good because I only think of Rags as like that dog avatar he uses, so that'd just be weird. Every time I think of like, like J. Longbone, you fucking Rags, I'm like, no, he's a dog. I don't even think of him as a human being. That's how far it's gotten into this shit. Anyway, let's get back into this.
In dealing with a fictional straight relationship, could be.
Oh, rare. Yeah, I forgot to keep explaining the Elliot and Olivia thing. Yeah, the creator, Dick Wolf, did not want them to get together by any means necessary because he named those characters after his children. I don't know why you would do that, because eventually you knew, come on, don't do that. Especially not when both leads are attractive, because people are going to start shipping them. Like, don't do that. But yeah, he named both the characters after his children. So, like, he felt a little weird about them getting together. But after a while, when you see how much ratings that brings in, like they would bait that shit. Like, yeah, they might get together, like they're gonna do some sexy stuff. It's a sexy episode. And it would even be in the trailers. Like, there's one promo for SVU where Elliot and Olivia hug, and I was like, oh. And it was like it lingered on it so long, and you're just like, y'all just like, come on, just get it over with. Just get them together already. They had everything going for them as a couple except fucking, like the consummation and the words "I love you." That's it. That's the only thing that was missing. They baited that motherfucker, and they knew exactly what they were doing. But here's the thing about that. I do not hold it against Dick Wolf or like the writers or anything for them not getting together. It's been like they're getting together now, but I don't even care anymore because it's like they had to kill off Elliot's wife to make it happen, and I didn't appreciate that. That's not how I wanted it to happen. Plus, I never really held it against the creators or the writers or anybody like that because, look, it's not my fucking show. I can want it all I want, but it's not the show. That's not the whole purpose of the show. Especially a show like SVU. You can't go around just shipping. I'm only watching for the ship. Like, this is a show about rape and molestation, and you only watching it for a ship? Like, what the fuck? That's like watching, like, Schindler's List only to see that shirtless scene with Ralph Fiennes. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? The Struggler, $5 super chat. Why would you ship for a show about sexual abuse? Seems weird. Well, it was like because like they were so close and they had such a chemistry. Like, there were some weird scenes between those two that could only be interpreted as romantic. And some people like did only watch it for the ship, which is like embarrassing. But like for me, it was like the whole. I liked the whole show, but like the ship was just like the icing on the cake. They didn't treat like Elliot and Olivia's ship like it was the whole show. For Max Smiley, $2 super chat. The Wojak, he's using an underage kid, not a grown one. Oh, the Wojak he's using is an underage kid, not a grown one. Oh, that's not kosher. You should really look up these memes.
People just as easily throw around words like love story, portray a deep relationship on film, notice mass fan support, and still affirm a complete...
People... I tell my mother I love her. Does that mean I want to go down on my own fucking mother? No! Like, no, that is not how that fucking works. Well, they said they love each other. That doesn't mean they're actually... there's different types of love, you fucking asshole.
platonic interpretation, or would executives force the pairing together? There's nothing.
They even called like Frozen an alternative love story, because instead of Elsa or the other one, Anna or whatever, getting with their prince or whatever, they really expressed love for each other, like sisterly love and all that shit. And they did the same thing with Maleficent. Does that mean they want the two sister characters to fuck each other? No. There are some freaks who fucking interpret it that way because they're fucking sick. But that's not the way it was planned out. That's not the way it's been shown. Phantom of the Night, 199 Super Chat. I'm totally using that Schindler's List comparison.
Nothing wrong with platonic love stories, but why does this label apply so selectively?
Don't even fucking do that shit. Oh yeah, it's totally someone. If like a straight person saw two fucking lesbians getting married, they would say, "Oh, they're just friends." Like, shut the fuck
producers,
up.
Queerness only.
What joke
why
even
does
is
this
that?
label apply so selectively? For producers, queerness only exists as an interpretation that could never come to fruition, but it's an interpretation to capitalize on.
Yeah, it's almost like... And, you know, all those fucking articles you used are also capitalizing on your bullshit. It's also queerbaiting you. And you fell for it.
Essentially, with The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Marvel inherited a widely recognized and impactful...
And no. You don't get to do that. Well, they inherited this bisexual character. That character that I think is bisexual. Because there's such hot fan fiction of him being bisexual. So he's bisexual. So he's bisexual, right? That doesn't matter. Like, you got a new writer, you got a new interpretation. It doesn't really matter. Like, sexuality-wise. Now, the way Malcolm Spellman fucked up their characters in general, there's something that needs to be said about that. But their sexuality, no. Max, for Max Smiley, $5 super chat. Wait, I just got here. Is that the dude who was bullied as a kid or still needing meds? Chick, the one talking. I honestly can't tell. Learning more, dude. Like, if we're speaking in terms of interpretation, like, this isn't the same. Like, especially now seeing how much they fucked up Bucky and Sam. This is a different interpretation. I mean, it is the wrong one. There shouldn't be a different interpretation because we're cribbing off the MCU. Like, this is still the MCU. It's just television MCU. But now, I bet you these are the same motherfuckers. If you tell them that you don't like She-Ra or some shit, the new one, and then you wish, oh, I wish we could go back to the old days where the good She-Ra, they'll tell you like, oh, look, it's the new interpretation. Why don't you fucking get over it? But if you tell them that Sam is straight and not gay, or that Bucky is straight and not bisexual, then they get a pitch a fucking fit about that. And then you got to say to them, well, it's a new interpretation. You're just going to have to fucking get over it. Like, it's so delusional at this point. It's so delusional. Trappist01. Jay Longbone, so you mean that you and that Star Wars girl aren't screwing? Ice-T from New Jack City, you top tier ship. Excuse me?
Full fan base of people interested in the sexuality and identity of these characters. A perfect setup for a queerbait.
But you set up this own queerbait yourself. Like, you even said yourself that people projected their queerness onto these characters. You cannot say that people projected this shit onto them and then say, oh, well, it's company's fault. They're baiting us. No! You baited yourself! You did it to yourself! You know, it's like thinking... It's like the movie... Not like that. It's like a situation where you think you're a robber, right? I want to use like a rapist metaphor, but I don't know. I think people might misinterpret what I'm saying. No. Fuck it. I'm gonna go there. It's like a rapist, right? he like sees this chick, sees what she's wearing. She's probably wearing something a little slutty, probably coming from a fucking party or whatever. And like he sees her walking down the alley. He attacks her, he does what he wants with her, and then like the cops find him. And then like they want the confession and they're interrogating him, trying to get him to speak. And he says, "Well, it's her fucking fault. She baited me. She was attractive to me. She was walking around dressing like a fucking whore. So clearly she wanted me to do it. It's her fucking fault. It's not that my fucking brain is my fucking brain is wired differently or wired funny, and I saw something that I saw like this, that the thing that I was attracted to, I made up in my own fucking head. It's her fucking fault." It's a really creepy mentality. And this goes for anybody. Like, this is not a specifically gay thing. Don't get it fucking twisted. This is a shipper thing. This is a fanatical, like, this is a standing thing. They got a real fucking entitlement mentality. No, you baited me. You wanted me to see this. Even though there's nothing there. Even though the show is minding its own business, being a show with two straight dudes, not doing a fucking thing, like, not doing nothing homoerotic. You think that these motherfuckers baited you because there's two good-looking men in the same vicinity as each other. Oh, it's their fucking fault. They baited me. They made these two men attractive to me. It's their fucking fault. Wolf Girl J, $10 super chat. With every vid like this, I can instantly tell the uploader has never had a SIG or other friends in school and can't even comprehend the latter. Platonic is so overused. Just say friends. Al, oh god, you should hear his SoundCloud. Oh wait, he has a fucking SoundCloud? Hang on. Okay, come on, you gotta give me some context, because I don't see a SoundCloud link in here. I was hoping for like some weird ass SoundCloud music from this guy. He made a Marsha P. Johnson song. Okay. You gotta link that because, like, I don't see anything. He didn't leave it in this video. Link it, baby! Link it! Anyway, yeah. It's this, like, weird I'm not saying they're rapists. I'm not saying shippers and stans are rapists. They just have, like, this sexual entitlement mentality. Like, you got me hard, I'm entitled. Like, it's like how people go after Dream and Corpse Husband, how they think, some of those fans think they're owed a face reveal. Like, they spend all their investment, like, writing fan fiction about how they're such hot, emo, twink boys. And they want to have their fantasies, oh god. What do you call it? They want to have their fantasies legitimized, basically. Lendl, J Longbone, it's in the description. Like, where? Oh! Download scripts, giveaway, merch, and follow the script. Oh, wait, I see it. It says my music. God damn it. I'm sorry. Let's take a look at that right quick. Just for a minute. Oh no! What the fuck? It won't open, damn it. I don't think it'll open. Yeah, it's not opening. At least not for me. Lawrence Hayes, $5 super chat. Honestly, I'm not even sure he actually believes any of this BS, but ad revenue and sponsorships got to come from somewhere. Not the Batman. Even YouTube's like, this is so bad, we're not even gonna let you go to it. Yeah. Greyhound says YouTube didn't want you to do it. You know. Oh, SoundCloud.com. Oh, okay. Thank you, Joey Hollywood Films. We'll be taking a little peek at that later. We need to go a little further into the video first because I've only got like 11 minutes out of a 38-minute video done, and it's like almost 10 o'clock. Oh. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, come on. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, like I said, we're gonna take a little look at this later. We need to get a little further into this video.
Check. Now that they had a fan base, what did they do with it?
Warnings. Trigger warning, trauma, hinted sexual abuse, human trafficking, racism. Oh, Lord. I can't wait for him to not take any of that shit seriously. Human trafficking is this brimming with gayness. It's so hot. When your favorite emo twink is covered in his own blood, and his emo twink boyfriend comes in to cradle him ever so gently, and he says, "It'll be all right, senpai. It'll be okay. We'll get out of this, or we'll screw every old rich man until we do." This is a bunch of fucking dumb shit.
So Captain America is gone. He decided to run off with Peggy Carter in another timeline, and now his friends Sam and Bucky are left to mourn the absence of their crush. Steve left his shield with Sam as a way to...
Hey! He went back in time just to get with his girl? It's almost like he's fucking straight!
...encourage Sam to take on his role, but Sam decided to give the shield away. Now, here we are. At the beginning of the show, Sam offered some wise words.
We need new heroes.
Yeah, I love this. It's really not off-putting at all. Ugh.
One suited for the times we're in.
That's an important statement that could mean a lot of things.
It means
Let's
nothing.
Think about the essence
Keep
of that
it.
statement. Changing times need changing heroes. If we write stories
come
about exceptional
on.
people, these...
Hang on, guys. It's fucking... Anyway, yeah, if you are like me and you're reviewing this pile of trash, that line means absolutely nothing. It means nothing. It's confusing. It means nothing. Nothing. We need new heroes. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, we need new heroes. One suited for the times we're in. Okay, so, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because 2008, from when the MCU started to now, times haven't really changed that much. So what the fuck are you talking about? What you talking about, Sam? I know, why am I talking about this now when I could be waiting for my review? But like, hey, this is really getting to me.
story should reflect the fact...
Hang on, let's get back into the green because we're in the red. I'm not continuing in case this stream goes out. Come on, you bitch. I'm sorry, YouTube. Just give me my stream back. Still in the fucking red. Let's just keep going. Anyway, like I said, that line Sam gives doesn't make any sense. We need new heroes. Like, why? Okay, so if we need new heroes, why didn't you just take the fucking shield and become Captain America then? Like, what's up? What's up? What's up, Sam? God, that show is such garbage.
Fact that exceptional people come from a diverse set of backgrounds. Exceptional people aren't always, or even mostly, white, straight, cisgender men. Trans should be changing heroes. If we write stories about exceptional people, these stories should reflect the fact that exceptional people come from a diverse set of backgrounds. Exceptional people aren't always, or even mostly, white, straight, cisgender men.
Oh, yeah, really? Like the one who created electricity, or discovered electricity? Like founding fathers and shit, you know, motherfuckers like that, white inventors. I'm sure, like, most of the fucking clothing brands you wear are by white people. Yeah, just whatever. Not even most of the great people in the world. Or not even the world. Like, I always, like, reduce my view of the world to the country that I'm living in now. Because that's what young progressives like to do. Oh, God. Fritz Philogene II, $5 super chat. He's saying that black people need black heroes, white people need no heroes, etc. Yeah, that's all you can fucking read into it, because it's all vague bullshit. It doesn't mean anything.
Trans people, people of color, non-straight people, and the intersections of all of these experiences matter. Sam, wouldn't it be great if we had queer heroes? Wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what he meant. I gotta be gay so we can have new heroes. I'm gonna force myself to kiss this white boy. Because we need new heroes. I'm gonna take one for the team. Now don't get it twisted. I'm all man. I'm giving, not receiving. The fuck you talking about, bruh?
It'd be great if Marvel didn't tell about 5% or so of the population that they didn't exist.
What the fuck? Yeah, when your ship doesn't work and they don't fucking placate, like they don't and when they don't make the two square-jawed hot guys kiss, that means they think that gay people don't exist. Like I said, if he was talking about the erasure of gay people when Disney markets their films to overseas markets like China and shit, I'd be like, okay, fine, cool, do that. But he says Disney doesn't think gay people exist because his ship didn't work. Like that, if that ain't the most fucking privileged shit. And he uses these like legitimate cases of queer baiting and using it to legitimize his bullshit. Oh, that's like using they treated what's his name again? Oh, I'm trying to think of his name. The guy who played Finn. I forgot his name. But that's like saying they mistreated the actor who plays Finn. They shortchanged his character. They made him to a fucking clown and all that. Yeah, and that's racist. But like, also, him and Ray didn't get together, and I know it has something to do with it. You fucking twat! Oh my god, you're using like a actual serious issue to prop up your whiny, horny bullshit. Ew, just gross. It's fucking gross. Freelance man, 5% is more than 95%. Oh, RJ Godzilla 81. How can they have new heroes when there's Superhuman Registration Act? Who would want to be a superhero with the cords hanging over their heads? True. That's another thing. That's why the writing in that. Oh, John Boyega. Thank you, chat. That's another reason why the writing in Falcon and the Winter Soldier is complete garbage. Because they don't take the Accords into account, or like anything from Captain America: Civil War, like nothing. Like goddamn. There's different interpretations of characters, and they're just like completely ignoring canon. and ignoring characterization because you want to be on a fucking soapbox. But let's get off that. Let me get off that. I don't want to go on a rant because I'm doing a review. It's all going to be in there. 531 moths, 40 rubles. So much true hidden meaning from just one word. Luchado, I think. So this is all just all just about attention. I'm not getting what I want exactly how I want it, so I don't exist. Like, yeah, these motherfuckers, their whole entire self, their sense of self is wrapped up in the fucking fictional characters. It's pathetic. I don't exist because the two hot guys didn't kiss. Like I say, you could be talking a lot of shit right now about Disney and how they and their business practices with China and the Middle East. You could be doing that, but you're not going to do that because you don't get to criticize white people enough white people. That's what it is. And you can't. Oh, I can't talk about how brown and yellow people may not like gays. I can't do that. I can't do that. And that's going to be too much research on my part. I just screen cap articles and call it a day. 760 $2 super chat. He probably wouldn't care if it was two bears. Oh no if it's two gay people he's not attracted to, there wouldn't be a video. Robert Morgan, this is the person you block on Grindr.
Especially if this population seems to grow with every generation. I totally agree with you, Sam. The show...
I'm telling you, the show was written by an old black man. He ain't making no fucking content for gays. Like I said, I'm not saying old black dudes are homophobic. They're just not down with that shit. They're just not gonna... That's not their thing. It's just not their thing. If you think he's gonna write shit for gay people, you would lost your goddamn mind. And he's the creator and head writer, so you can't say he's got no control over anything. His name is all up and down this fucking show. Fritz Philogene, second, $10 super chat. Who would want to be a hero with the Accords over them? Everyone, because the Accords mean nothing, and Marvel is never going to acknowledge it outside making characters look evil. The Council of Bro, please, Miss J, can we go to the ghetto instead of watch this?
Also reintroduces Bucky, Steve's BFF. Now that Steve's gone, Bucky feels lost. He's trying to pay for his past crimes, but his haunted past lingers on. He doesn't have many friends. He's ignoring Sam's texts. It's a difficult time for him. We get a little glimpse of his love life. Bucky agrees to go on a date with this person named Leia. We're shown Bucky's old-fashioned and even rusty dating skills. He brings flowers, he hasn't danced since 1943, he hasn't kissed any—
How was that old-fashioned, bringing someone flowers? Oof. That is really depressing. Oh, you brought flowers? What are you, fucking grandpa? Anthony Scioli, $2 super chat. Have you heard of mindless entertainment, Jesse? Like, that just makes me sad. Like, I just want to get on Tinder and swipe right or left or whatever on somebody and just get cream pied. I don't want fucking flowers, okay?
anyone since Steve. Part of him clings to a past, a ferociously homophobic past that's hard to break out of.
What?
Now on their date, something happens that changes everything. Bucky talks about his experiences with online dating, and he says this.
I try the whole online dating thing. It's pretty crazy. A lot of weird pictures.
What kind of weird?
I mean, tiger photos.
A pretty innocuous line on its surface, right? But if you think about it, it's kind of confusing. On its own,
it's almost like the writing is shit.
The line doesn't really work as an isolated joke because of its specificity. So it's got to be a reference, right? What's the reference?
Yeah, Tinder, not Grindr. Tinder is not a gay app. Anyway.
Well, it turns out that it's actually pretty common to pose with a tiger for the pictures that you put on dating apps like Tinder. Pretty common for men to pose with a tiger on dating
let's rewind
apps.
that.
That it's actually...
That looks like a woman to me, and that looks like a woman. At least I think that's a woman. Hang on, let's zoom in. Enhance. Enhance. No, I think that's a guy. It's a skinny guy, but that is definitely a woman right there. And the tiger pictures are probably in result of, what was that name of that show? Tiger King. It probably had, no, this is from 2014. The fuck? The fuck? I thought that might have been a result of that show. But this is from 2014? People are dumb. Like, it still would have been dumb. It still would have been dumb anyway. But still. Oh, he was on Tinder. And he knows about tiger photos. It could have been, yeah, just a fucking reference. Because the guy writing the show is a goddamn grandpa. And he just looks at articles like, oh, that, I could reference that. Could have been that. But no. That means Bucky is gay. It means Bucky is gay. Mr. Low Tier Trash, $5 super chat. He only looks 12. He still doesn't know anything about dating yet. 531 moths. Now that's a reach. Oh yeah, yeah. Luca Doe. It's almost as if that was meant to be a joke. Oh, excuse me.
Common to pose with a tiger for the pictures that you put on dating apps like Tinder. Pretty common for men to pose.
So, it's common for men, which means Bucky was clearly scamming for dick. It couldn't have been just like a one-off joke or a reference because this show, because Marvel's all about like dumbass references. Couldn't have been because of that. Oh God.
With a tiger on Tinder. Apparently, a few years ago, there was this big trend of men on Tinder posing with tigers for their profile pictures. Plenty of publications covered the trend, and if you Google Tiger Photos dating app, you'll get plenty of results about the male tiger pics. So the implication should be clear. Bucky was looking at men's dating profiles.
It could have been he didn't know how to use the technology, and he accidentally, was matching with men. Like, what? How does Tinder work? Does anyone in the chat use Tinder? Like, do you strictly only get to see people that you match with? Or is like Tinder like TikTok where you see like, oh, there's people on this site. Like, you see just random fucking profiles as soon as you log in. Like, which is it? Because I think that's some bullshit. I mean, it's already bullshit because it was clearly just a one-off reference or a joke. And he just doesn't, he's too gay to function, apparently. Noonish, because I believe this very specific thing, the show is teasing me.
Or he's a furry. Otherwise, this line literally doesn't make sense. And this
because the show is poorly written. This line doesn't make sense. Because the show is shit. I've been trying to tell you motherfuckers that for the longest time. It's just a fucking random reference because the show is garbage. The writing is garbage. Fritz Philology in the second $2 super chat. This guy wanted Sam to do some buck breaking. Oh God. Oh. Oh, Snake says he's on to something. Yeah, he is. That show is poorly fucking written.
This is Marvel. 30 executives in suits and hundreds of unpaid interns scrutinize this script to make sure it's suitable for the market. So how did a reference to Bucky's bisexual dating life slip through?
Oh God. It's like, yeah, I know what it really is, but no. I know what it really means. I just spelled it out for you guys, but no. They have so many people behind the scenes, coldly calculating what's appropriate and what you can reference, pop culture references. That's what Marvel's all about. I know I just said that, but it's clearly a bisexual thing. Like, put this... No, I'm not gonna say that.
Am I reading too much into it?
Yes!
Only as much as my liberal arts education put me in debt to do so.
Oh boy. Wow. Wow.
But you can't get around this point. This...
Yeah, we can. You just did it for us. You fucking... You fucking said everything it actually was, and then you said, no, fuck that. That's not what it is. That's not... Oh my god, this is terrible.
This is a reference to Bucky looking at men's dating profiles. And there's no way Marvel...
He could have just saw an article about it online. You know, kind of like how you did. Oh god!
had absolutely no way of knowing that. We'll come to this point later on in the video, but for now, I'm just reading the text. So Bucky starts...
I'm just reading it. No, you're misinterpreting it. You read it perfectly fine. It's like, I want to be Buck the establishment and, like, criticize this corporation, but I don't really want to acknowledge and accept that corporations do what corporations do. Unless it's gay, then it's like, no, they're doing it for me. They're really doing it for me. They're gay, they just won't let me. They're gay, they want me to have gay content, but it's like... Oh, Jesus Christ. Grow up. Yeah, this corporation is pandering to you. I mean, not, you know, gay. Because they're not fucking... There was nothing gay about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Well, the writing was pretty gay. But yeah. Because it was poorly written. But, no. There's nothing, like, overt... There's nothing gay about it. Like, nothing. Overtly. Unvertly. It's like that he wants to lick this corporation's ass for giving him the gay. But they're bad because they won't really give him the gay. This corporation, yeah, it's their job to, like, pander and make sure they make references to pop culture things. But I don't want to believe that. I do believe they're keeping it from me because they are a cold corporation. Boy, your head is not on straight.
Starts feeling guilty during the date, and he dips to go look at more men on Tinder. Some time passes, and we get to episode 2, and we learn something terrible. There's a new Captain America. They replace Steve...
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
...with the white boy in your class playing devil's advocate.
What? Oh, he just wanted an excuse to say white boy. I love all this fucking white boy hate from this fucking person. Like, he seems to be that type of person. Like, he hates white boys, but he will go face first between their ass cheeks if they ask him. I mean, look at this shit. Look at it. For Max Smiley, $2 super chat. This doesn't make sense, so he totally likes dudes.
That's playing devil's advocate.
He's just, oh my god. Oh wait, I keep forgetting about this.
Replace Steve with the white boy in your class playing devil.
It's just an intellectual exercise, bro. Why are you so offended? Like, what the fuck? What does this mean? What white boys did y'all grow up with? Because I didn't grow up with this type of shit. It's almost like you made it up. Just like, it's almost like you, like Disney Marvel, put cold, calculated references in your videos just for clicks.
Devil's advocate. Bucky
takes one to fucking no one.
Mad at this whole Captain Read the Room situation. He's mad at Sam for giving up that shield, the last physical object reminding Bucky of the night Steve held him in his arms. In
Jesus fucking Christ.
fact,
wow.
He stops ghosting Sam and runs to confront him.
This isn't what Steve wanted.
But confronting someone about a mutual past lover is gonna be an emotional experience. We're not just dealing with gay staring here. This calls for an analysis of advanced gay staring.
Someone in the chat said that he likes to make communist references in his videos. Like he does it, like he can't help himself. Oh, thanks for that. Hang on. Is that really like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. Never mind. Let's back up. That needs a screen cap. And that glare. Isn't that great? I need to screen cap that. Get all that in there. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. That is so wretched.
Advanced gay staring.
I'm sorry, but like, oh no, what's this doing here? Well, like you wouldn't brag about being a fucking communist every 5 minutes.
And they
if someone
stare
let you.
so much. I almost doubted myself.
They stare at each other. They stare. Like, that's the whole stupid running joke in the show. That Bucky stares a lot. Like, because, like, they make a joke out of Bucky's, like, his, you know, his mental instability ever since, you know, getting deprogrammed. Like, he just stares at shit because he's given, like, the 3 mile stare and shit because yeah, he's mentally fucking ill, and he's using like these stares as evidence that he's gay. Oh, that's also very gross. That's like saying that Tony's PTSD is because he's having gay panic. Like, what is? Oh, you are fucking ew. Wolf Girl J, $2 super chat, actually gagged when he pulled that book up. What the fuck? True. Oh, ultimate Kunoichi 1,000 mile stare. Yeah, I'm sorry. Damn. Give me that name. He was asking for it. He looked at me. 531 mods, 100 rubles. Oh my god. Jarvis hack into Tinder, Photoshop in a tiger in every single male account profile picture. Ensure that Bucky only gets those accounts in his search. Not the Batman. Remember, guys, no one has practiced real communism yet. Vash Stampede. Doesn't Russia and China, 2 serious communist countries, have serious anti-gay laws? Yes! In fact, they do! That's another reason why he didn't want to fucking criticize him. Because of the communist thing. But they're so communist, and that's so bae and woke. Oh my god. They couldn't possibly hate gays. Oh wait, they do. Oh, better not mention it in my video. just, you know. Just put up some screen caps very quickly in my video. No one will fucking notice. Whatever. Wayne Tech 10, $5 super chat. We're the enemy. We're the ones oppressing them and putting them into boxes. Right. The ruination continues. John Lennon Skeleton. He's not a real communist. He consumes entertainment. Not saying communism is good, but you know what I mean. Yeah, like he's one of those, it sounds like a great idea, just sharing all your shit with other people, but he doesn't, like, understand the realities of it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But he says he's a communist, so he's a fucking communist.
I thought, okay, Alex, maybe this isn't appropriate.
Is it me or is this video not fucking progressing? I feel like we haven't gone anywhere. And we're still at the same fucking point we were at 20 minutes ago.
Level of staring for a non-platonic situation, maybe it's straight. But of course,
it's not fucking gay because Bucky has brain problems and it causes him to stare. He did this in fucking Civil War and they made a joke about it. He did this in fucking Civil War and then they ended up making a joke about it in Falcon and the Winter Soldier because they are fucking creatively bankrupt. Like, holy fucking shits.
Sam had to point out,
all right, they use brute force, just like you. The incredibly annoying guy in front of me with the staring problem. I'm coming with you. No, you're not.
Right, so it's a habit. Especially
And I love how he hasn't really talked about how Sam is gay yet. Very interesting.
when Sam's around. But the belligerent sexual tension continues. It turns out Sam has to go stop these villain people. Now, when Bucky hears about this, he says,
I'm coming with you.
and Sam is like,
No, you're not.
but since Sam is dangerously attracted to Bucky, somehow the man convinces him. And what happens?
He convinces him because it's really shitty screenwriting. They hate each other, but he lets them go on the fucking mission anyway. It's shitty screenwriting because they needed to make a scene happen. Oh my god. So you see what I'm saying? It's like they make it shitty and vague on purpose so idiots like him will read what they want into it. I think that's what it is. I'm starting to believe that.
So they're just staring again. Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a fucking unfunny running joke, you asshole.
Are you sure it's just Bucky with the staring problems?
Yes, it's a standoff. They're doing a staring contest. It's what dudes like when they, not dudes, but it's what they do in fucking movies when one dude is trying to intimidate the other, like, yeah, motherfucker. But see, here it's fucking stupid because it doesn't make any sense. Oh, this show is so poorly written. Winterfire, $10 super chat. Screw this guy. Doesn't do his homework. He did Richie and Eddie from It and missed the upside down triangle balloons. And yes, he referred to Richie giving up comedy for being a communist. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus.
Sam, what's going on here? Suddenly they're in Germany, but they're still staring at each other? Are you telling me they stared at each other in gay silence the entire way to Germany?
No. The fucking writing is shit. How, like, yeah, you could assume, oh, well, they probably were doing other shit, and then they ended up sitting down in front of each other and then started staring each other down because they don't like each other. But yeah, they make it look, it looks like they've been doing that the whole fucking flight because the writing is bad. Not because the characters are gay. You know when you should fucking stay away from a show? Is when like a group of people say that these obviously heterosexual characters are gay. That's how you know you should stay away from a TV show.
Excuse me? So the staring thing isn't necessarily a Sam and Bucky exclusive thing. When Bucky encounters Captain Capitalist Hegemony, he also engages in a bit of intense staring.
Yeah, who the fuck stares at someone like that who they want to fuck? Let's go back. Let's look at that. Let's look at that little staring thing he was doing. Oh yeah, so sexy. That's lust. That's not hatred. That's lust. Look at him. It's gay. If this is how gays stare at each other right before they fuck, ooh. You're not doing the gay community any favors right now.
She always just stare like that?
You get used to it.
But the level of intensity is pretty exclusive to Sam and Bucky. Who's the only...
Because they're co-stars. Because it's a fucking, like a hate-love relationship. No, sorry, a hate-like relationship. It's one of those, it's like, they're trying to emulate how Riggs and Murtaugh's relationship was at first, or the fuck is his name? Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte's relationship. Like, oh, we hate each other, but we're gonna end up being bros. Like, but it doesn't work because the show is shit. 531 moths, 100 rubles. Oh my god, my fucking mouth. But wait, we had all this talk about male gays being bad, but gay stares, okay? Also, fellas, is it gay to be an introvert? Mike Testa, $2.99 super chat. Wait, ER is retired? We have to bring him back in. Wait, ER's retired? Who the fuck said that? Lemon Heart, Bucky wanted to take them cheeks right then and there.
one to return the stare? Who's the only man that Bucky shared transcontinental homoeroticism with? It's clear that the intensity behind Bucky's stares take on a different hue with Sam. Let's be clear. Pain and resentment underlie the international homosexual agenda between Sam and Bucky.
You've been through pain and shit? You clearly want to fuck your friends. Yeah, that's how that works. That's the first thing you want to do when you go through some trauma, is just fuck everybody. You're really telling on yourself, dude. You're really telling on yourself and how you deal with your sexuality. Woohoo! No.
He's still pissed at Sam for the whole shield thing. Sam even tries to reach out, but Bucky's still hesitant about the romantic advances.
Enjoy your ride, Buck.
No, you can't call me that.
Why not? That's what Steve called you.
Steve knew me longer, and Steve had a plan.
15 seconds to drop!
Bucky wants to clearly differentiate Sam and Steve. These two lovers can't intersect. Bucky ideally...
I bet he thinks this is satire, too. It's satire. It's satire. Like, I didn't really mean all this stupid stuff I said. It's satire. And then you ask him, okay, so what part was satirical? Like, how was this satirical in nature? And they'll say, well, okay, is ER retired? Like, for real? I'm seeing this shit in the chat, and I don't know if it's real or not. Glib facsimile, $2 super chat. Dude doesn't understand straight friendships. He doesn't understand friendship, period. Like, Jesus. Leonardo DeGonzo, ER said in chat that he's on. Where the fuck is he? See, I usually look for the check mark, but I don't think, does he not have one? The fuck? Where's he at? I can't see him anywhere. Because I could have swore he had a check mark by his name, and I can't find him anywhere. I can't find him. Oh, he said on EFAP chat that he wasn't making videos anymore. Oh. That's bullshit. Come on. I thought he was in my chat. Jesus Christ. Y'all scared the hell out of me. Okay, so the chat says it was an EFAP chat, not mine. Damn it. Not important. He's 100% serious. Calling it satire is a cop-out. Yeah, that's what people like him do. They'll say some like the stereotypical SJW bullshit, and they'll make it's like that fucking ukulele bitch. Like, no, it's satire. Okay, what part is satire? Like, what are you satirizing? If you're satirizing people who see gay shit in everything, then yeah, you did a perfect fucking job. Like, it's hilarious. You fucking killed it. But like, what are you satirizing? You're not satirizing anything. This is just you with a fucking stupid fucking jacket on. It's the same thing with what's his name? Deaf Noodles. I'm satirizing. No, you're fucking not. You're saying what you already believe, but you're doing it in a funny voice, and I'm supposed to believe that's satire. That's not satire. If all this was like, oh, look, this is how fucking gay YouTubers do. This is how they talk. This is like, they're so fixated. Like, this is the toxic wing of the LGBT on YouTube. And this is how they see like gay shit in all characters, and like they really make stupid jokes. Like, okay, fine. But that's satire. Like, you were satirizing. There you go. But that, like, saying jokes in between shit you already believe, and having like a dumb background. And, oh, I got a fucking flag. That's not satire. That's just dumb. So let's continue. Fritz Philogene, until ER makes a community post, I don't believe he's not making videos anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna like reserve my judgment until he officially says something. Cause he could be fucking around. He could be like saying that. He could be secretly hyping up a video that he's making. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Realizes Steve's perfections in his mind, but Sam stands before him as a real but flawed old friend. I wonder if the show challenges Bucky's insistence on separating Sam and Steve later on. Hint. Yes. And I wonder.
No? Nah. Like, they don't really do anything with Bucky in the show. Like, nothing. He's got PTSD. They don't even fucking explore the shit. Like, they changed Sam's name at the on the end credits of the show when the show ended. Like, it says Captain America and the Winter Soldier, but, like, the Winter Soldier gets absolutely no progression. Like, it's not Captain America and the White Wolf. It's Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Like, he's always the Winter Soldier. Like, his character does not progress. But anyway.
I wonder if the fact of Bucky's previous romantic tension with Steve...
Like, he doesn't have to separate Steve from Sam. That's not really the issue. Because they don't, like I said, they don't explore it. It would have been nice if they did. But they didn't. Like, him trying to latch on to Sam like he's Steve. But that doesn't happen because they fucking hate each other. They're always disconnected. So that ain't it. Like, if he tried to buddy up to him and try... I think I said this before. I don't know if I said it on stream. I probably said it to myself when I was recording my notes. But if they had, like... if they had Bucky try to be the old Bucky, like, oh, I'm a philanderer, I'm going out and getting drunk and shit. He tries to be the old him. Because, oh, like, I don't have the programming anymore. He tries to be the old him, but then he can't because he's got this PTSD. And, like, some shit just haunts him and shit. And then he tries to buddy up to Sam and, like, oh, well, Sam, you got the shield, you're going to be Captain America. I can just crib off you. I can just project my friendship with Steve onto you. And so he can use him as a crutch so he doesn't have to move on. That would have been great. That would have been fucking great. But of course they don't do that. They don't fucking do that. Why have anything meaningful? But anyway, that's a rant for another day.
Steve somehow parallels Sam and Bucky's romantic tension. Hint. Probably. We get some classic queer moments on the mission, some close proximity staring, playful teasing.
Would you fucking stop it with the staring? Fucking stop it. It's annoying at this point. 531 malls, 200 rubles. Those satires always go like, ho ho ho, look how dumb and stupid I am, ho ho ho. And then when someone says, you are dumb and stupid, they go, no, you didn't get it. It was my epic troll, totally not crying. Yeah, basically.
Over the intercom, demonstrations of their chemistry, nothing explicitly and inherently homosexual, but when you put...
Oh, but I thought you said it was. What's up? Either it is or it isn't. But they like each other, they're friends, that means they're gay. Like, either it's explicitly gay or it isn't. Like, stop. Like, stop this rig around the rosy shit.
Put the moments in the context with the story, the queer intentions become pretty obvious. Oh, and they roll around in a field together. Oh, and Bucky lingers on top of Sam.
Because he was annoying him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mud Crab, $5 super chat. Random money. Love your work. JLB. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. But it's like, oh my god. They roll around in a field together. Yeah, because someone threw them across the fucking field. And like I said, he will definitely, like, if he suddenly saw this stream and saw me commentating on his video, he'd be the first one, like, no, it's satire! It's satire! It's satire! Okay, but what fucking part then? Then what fucking part then, motherfucker? What part? Like, I'm not saying they're gay, then what the fuck are you saying? Just wiping down my mouse for a second. Anyway. Yeah, of course he would claim, oh, this is satire, even though this is the furthest from what satire is.
Listen, I know they're like falling in style or whatever here, but think about the suggestion.
It's suggestion to you. You rattle-brained boofta.
Rope. A lot of romance stories include that scene where someone falls on someone and there's this weird...
Fucking stop it. Stop it! It's not the same fucking thing and you know it!
Oh, I'm kinda into it moment. That might be what we're seeing here.
That's not what that is. He was annoying him. It was clear from the... Of course, he's not gonna actually play the scene and the dialogue so you can see all the context. He's not going to do that. Because he has white girl fangirls to cater to.
So after they literally fall in love, they go and visit this old man named Isaiah Bradley. Unfortunately, to keep this video short, we can't get into the details of his backstory, but
fuck that nigger.
It's pretty powerful stuff. He does offer a piece of wisdom.
We're not gonna talk about that shit. That boring black shit. I'm just playing. But still. I just find it fucking hilarious. Like I said, someone like him in that circle of fandom. They don't acknowledge black people, not like black characters, not really. It's only when it's two very gorgeous white men is when they actually give a shit. So that was just funny to me. How, like, yeah, we're getting into that, but no. I would get into that, but nah. Enough of this shit.
I think reverberates with Bucky's character arc overall.
Not a killer anymore.
You think you can wake up one day and decide who you want to be? It doesn't work like that.
This quote means a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, you know that old man who was tortured? Like, I'm going along with what the show says about Isaiah. So don't think I'm fucking, don't think I'm contradicting anything I said on Twitter, because I'm not. I'm just going along with this shit. Yeah, this old black man who was tortured for 30 years for being a black super soldier. Clearly, his whole purpose as a character is to hint to you that these two characters are gay. Holy shit! Oh my god, how fucking deluded are you?
But I think it particularly speaks to Bucky's queer coding. Bucky tried all his life to fit certain molds. The straight mold.
All his life he tried to fit. What evidence is there that in the first Avenger, or what clip is this from? Either it's from Civil War or Winter Soldier, I forgot. But like he was fucking all those women because he was trying to seem straight. When was that ever a thing? When was that ever explored? Him trying to be straight. You were so fucking delusional. Like, and keep in mind, he did say that people project themselves onto these characters, and their sexuality. So how can you even say this with a straight fucking face? Wayne Tech 10, $5 super chat. I hate this person. I hate this person now. How is forced gay narrative satire? Where's the punchline? Oh god. GNRL Darkness Vamp, Captain America First Avenger, Bucky takes home 2 girls. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was a fucking hoe. Like, there was even a scene in the First Avenger when he's trying to flirt with what's her name, Peggy Carter, while she's flirting with Steve. He's so fucking full of himself. He's such a fucking whore. He's trying to flirt with her while she's trying to flirt with Steve. Like, yeah, let's get out of here. Like, he's like, nigga, what you doing? You know she's talking to Steve, right? He's such a hoe. When was there ever like a scene where, oh, Steve, I don't know. Sometimes I just want to suck a cock, man. When was that ever a thing? What are you doing? Not the Batman. Peggy only flirted with Steve after he got the serum. Yeah, that was a little, yeah. I never liked Peggy anyway, to be honest.
Of over-the-knee shorts and car insurance. Bucky's afraid of losing control, yet he defers to the external world for approval. The approval of people like Steve. But Bucky needs to...
What? Why would he try to be straight to win Steve's approval if they were both gay for each other? I thought they were both, like, unrepentantly homosexual. What happened? You're losing me. You've been lost me. But you're really fucking losing me now. I thought they were, like, no, they were totally gay from jump. They were oiling each other's butts. They were oiling each other's buttholes from the first movie. But now it's like he was trying to be straight so he could fit in with his straight friend, who he's also gay for, and the straight friend's also gay for him. What? Huh? What? You're not making any sense.
Start accepting parts of himself even if he finds it uncomfortable. One of those parts may be queerness. The text suggests that he needs to work more for true fulfillment.
Where are you finding this shit? Where are you fucking finding it? This is just like sad now. Like, oh my god. You actually believe what you're saying. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. Is it upsetting that people see you as a woman? Oh lord.
So with all these queer metaphors and romantic tropes and thinly veiled pretext to gay lovemaking, we eventually...
They have their legs in between each other. Like, how can two gay men even have sex like that? They're not lesbians. Oh my god, this motherfucker doesn't even know how sex works. Jesus. 531 moz, 100 rubles. By his own logic, can't I force him to switch from being bi to pure gay by excessively staring at him? Can't call cops on me if it's for the gay rep. Oh, not the Batman. It's called kneeing. It leads to docking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh!
Cross the point of no return. Cross the Rubicon, if you will. The couples therapy scene. So, Bucky and...
Couples therapy. No, it's not like that song was tacked on just so we can have yet another fucking scene of them doing the buddy cop shtick.
Sam aren't always in each other's arms, whispering sweet nothings into one another's ears. A lot of the times, they're fighting. We get to this scene where Bucky's therapist forces them to reconcile their differences with couples therapy. When I first heard there was a couples therapy scene...
That's not even like couples therapy. You could do that with any two people. And even if it was, it's for a joke. I don't know why you see... like obvious jokes. Oh no, like this is queer stuff. So, which means they see your shit as a joke. And you're entertaining the shit. Like you're an idiot. Either way, you're a fucking idiot. Oh Lord Jesus.
I thought that the term was an affectionate name some flamboyant intellectuals on the internet applied liberally to a subtle gay moment. I thought... oh, there's probably a moment where they talk to a therapist, and it kind of seems like they're...
And plus, the whole thing with the shrink and Bucky was like, Bucky, you need to open up to people more. You need to do the work and, like, really, like, you need to make amends, but you also need to make amends with your friends, the people the friend that you were pushing away. You need to, like, really connect with people. That's what the whole thing was. But now it's because, like, now it's a couples therapy scene, and they really wanted to dock their cocks, and, clearly that's what it meant.
a couple. But no, they literally undergo couples therapy. You'd think I'd be enthusiastic about it. And although I congratulate Bucky and Sam for sorting out their marital strife, I'm left to wonder. This is a gay joke, isn't it? Not a sophisticated 2020s gay joke where it's someone on Twitter making fun of the ways gay people eat candy canes or whatever, but a gay joke where male intimacy is part of the punchline. It's supposed to...
It's almost like that's what you're doing, what you've been doing this entire fucking video. Oh! You're staring at a man, you fucking fag? That's what you've been doing this whole time. Don't tell me you're about to criticize the show for doing the exact same thing you've been doing. Are you fucking joking? Please, no.
To be funny that they're in a romantic situation. But at the end of the day, unlike a hypothetical straight version of this scene and these characters, the audience knows there's no chance of these dudes getting together. Let's look at the actual scene.
We're going to do an exercise. It's something I use with couples when they're trying to figure out what kind of life they want to build.
So we get an explicit confirmation. This is couples therapy.
That doesn't mean they're a couple. That's kind of the point of the scene. couples therapy thing, but they're not really a couple. Ha 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 ha.
Then the therapist asked them to do a soul stare.
It's like a standard fucking buddy cop comedy shit. I can probably show you scenes from other buddy cop comedies where they do the exact same thing. The only thing is it doesn't land with Falcon and the Winter Soldier because their writing is garbage.
Staring exercise. She encourages them to get closer.
Let's do it. Let's stare.
Get close.
This is good exercise. Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, they did get close, and then they got closer on purpose as a joke. Like, how fucking close do you want us to get, bitch? Like, basically, that was the point.
All right, get close. A little closer.
Well, which way
Why do you have to have your
right?
Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's this. Oh,
Exactly.
God.
You know what? Fine. Here. You happy
Whoa.
now?
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
We're locked
That's
in
fine.
now.
It's a little close.
It's very close. That's what you wanted, right?
Guys,
What do you mean that's what Bucky wanted? I mean, I know that, Sam, but did Bucky make a confession to you already? They're forced to look.
Oh my God, how do you not fucking read sarcasm? How can you not read jokes? I'm talking about read the room later. Why don't you read the fucking script, nigga? I don't think you can read any room you've ever been
Look
in.
in each other's
Jesus.
eyes, which isn't difficult for them. So what exactly is the joke here? I mean, part of it is a simple gay joke. Men being intimate in this economy?
You're doing the same thing. These are men being intimate and being close to each other, and you're making it into some gay shit because you can't fucking interpret relationships any other way. A non-sexual relationship in this economy? You're telling me not everyone in a fucking close relationship is penetrating the other? Or tripping the other? Wait, what? What the fuck what? So all those pornos I watched were wrong? All those anime videos I watched were wrong? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh boy. If you've ever been stuffed in a locker, you should have been stuffed in 100 more. For every locker you've ever been stuffed in, you should have been stuffed in 1,000 more. Adam Milan, 250 RSD. Someone obviously never received any platonic love or any kind of love or friendship for that matter. And I use the word received for a reason. Not the Batman. Why isn't he doing that thing to Sam with his robotic hand? No one, nowhere, no personal space, gay. Kill switch engage. Oh, it's a long time no see. I hate people like this. In a way, he's projecting because he fetishizes this. Yeah. Like even some gays fetishize gays. Like it's an unfortunate truth. Like you hear some people tell stories about their fucking childhood as a queer man or a queer guy. Like you hear about James Charles showing his fucking little balls to like grown ass fucking men on Omegle, and you're like, where the fuck were your parents? And now you see the fucking now you see like the controversies he's in right now because he just can't be in a fucking platonic relationship to save his life. He needs to go balls deep into some fucking twink. God forbid he have a meaningful relationship that doesn't have sex in it. Like, oh God, oh my God. Like, yeah, I think a lot, like, no offense, and like this isn't really, like, I'm being serious right now. Like some like gay people, especially gay dudes, like they have been like some they've been like sexual at a really young age, and they turn out like this guy. Like what? Friendships? What the fuck are those? Like that guy I met in my Boy Scout troop, that grown man, that 30-year-old guy I met, like when he said we were friends and that friends like they stretch each other's foreskin together, I thought that was like what friends do. I thought that's what friends do. Mike Boucher, I think. Boucher. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. JL, when are you going to make a Falcon and the Winter Soldier review? I'm working on it right now. I'm still writing it. Right now I'm editing my Cruella review. I'm trying to get that out, so. Mysterious Capitalist. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier was a D tier. Shit. Excuse me. D tier buddy cop comedy. Yeah, if that. Jesus. Menschman, that got dark, Jay. Yeah, you know it was gonna go there eventually. I splat, sometimes bullying is good for people. Noonish, why won't you let me plug your ass? Are you a homophobe? Okay, let's get back to this.
But if it is partly a gay joke, that means there's something gay about it, right?
No! It's just a fucking gay joke. It's simple. It's like, ha ha ha, tee hee hee. They're not really gay, but like, this is a situation where they're like really fucking close. And they're supposed to be couples therapy, ha ha ha, because they're not really gay. Like, that's the joke. Like, the joke is that it's not gay. Like, they're not gay, but the situation is kind of gay. Like, they're not really a couple. That's the fucking joke. How can you even twist it like that?
It's like a romantic comedy scenario. A movie forces two leads who aren't fond of each other into a wacky romantic situation. Sure, you can take the simple gay joke route and interpret this as Marvel doing a, haha, it's gay. But let's think about how one might reclaim the moment. Let's say you're aware that queer people exist. You might even dabble in queerness yourself. How could you not watch this scene and come out the other end with at least a hint of, hey, is it just me? Or were they a little...
No. Because I'm not a fucking fetishizing creep. Oh my god, was that a little gay? Like, do you do this shit in real life to people? Because if you do, oh my god, you were embarrassing. I've dabbled in queerness, and yeah, I didn't get anything from that fucking scene. Didn't get a goddamn thing from it. I just...
And then you pair that with the tiger photos thing. You pair it with the non-platonic field rolling, with Marvel's history of Stucky.
Now, it's the fan base's history with Stucky. You have imposed that onto Marvel. You imposed that onto them. You forced that onto them. They had no choice but to entertain your bullshit. And not even really entertaining, really. They just kind of like pat you on the head like, yeah, they're there. Yeah, whatever. You little shit.
Marvel knows who's watching. And knowing that context. Now, what is the purpose of this scene? Now, of course, there's another side to the scene.
Like, he thinks he's so smart. It's really sad.
Bucky confronts Sam about giving away the shield, and he reveals how the decision also reflects Bucky's own insecurities.
That is everything.
531 malls. Let go of the tiger photos, mate. JD Cox. Shipping is the deepest form of cancer a fandom can endure. I kind of got to agree with that. This is coming from someone who used to ship heavily. Like I wasn't like going around like talking to creators like, hey, why don't you do this? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? I left that to the idiots. I just argued with other people from the fandom, and that was it.
He stood for. That is his legacy. He gave you that shield and you threw it away like it was nothing. So maybe he was wrong about you. And if he was wrong about you, then he was wrong about me.
Oh god, here we go. How you gonna misinterpret this line? How you gonna do it, motherfucker? Let's hear it.
Again, Bucky idolizes Steve. This isn't just about the belligerent sexual tension between Sam and Bucky. Bucky's dealing with lost love, lost hope, and lost identity.
This is fucking pathetic.
He has to redefine himself in this new context, and the only one there to help him is Sam. Still, in conversation, Bucky can't accept people labeling him as Sam's partner.
You're gonna let your partner walk into a room with a super soldier alone.
He's dealt with worse, and he's not my partner.
He doesn't want him to call him his partner because they don't like each other. He's mad at him because he gave up the fucking shield. It ain't, oh my god. He's not my partner. He's not my, for one thing, gay marriage is legal, so why would he call him his partner in reference to, like, gayness? Why would he do that? Poked a little hole in your logic, dumbass. Gay people can get married now. What the fuck? So why would he say partner?
Something
If he was so gay! That doesn't even work anymore.
is holding Bucky back. And unfortunately, it's not Sam's bulging biceps. A lot of homosexually irrelevant stuff happens, but then Sam and Bucky travel to Sam's hometown and interact in a slice-of-life romantic montage. Sam and Bucky have a little...
Oh, you mean a romantic montage where he hit on his fucking sister? No, he wanted a threesome. Remember, he's bi, right? So he probably wanted to fuck both the sister and the brother in some kind of weird threesome. Because all I can think about is just sex. just sexuality. That's all I fucking think about.
Conversation. It's quite revealing.
It's just that shield's closest thing I've got left to a family. So when you retired it made me feel like I had nothing left. Made me question everything. You.
Even your sexuality, right? Right, Bucky?
Steve. Me.
So again, this shield, it represents some sort of ideal to Bucky. This past he had with Steve, the times Bucky fit into heterosexual American life.
Show me a fucking scene where he was questioning his sexuality. Show it to me. But you can't, because it doesn't fucking exist.
But unlike Bucky, Sam holds no attachments to that past. Sam understands that the American ideal throughout history has been an exclusive ideal. It is white, straight, middle, and upper class. In spite of this, Sam still believes he can redefine these exclusive ideals through self-determination. In contrast,
Wait, let's rewind that. I want to hear that again.
To that past. Sam understands that the American ideal throughout history has been an exclusive ideal. It is white, straight, middle, and upper class.
Why would he care about the straight thing? Oh, that's right, because Sam's gay too. He's gay too because you say so.
In spite of this, Sam still believes he can redefine these exclusive ideals through self-determination. In contrast...
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. Like I said this before. Why would he, a superhero, believe, oh, no, like, oh, I'm black and I don't fit into America's ideals, even though I joined an American institution, being like the fucking Air Force. I was an Avenger, like, in the military and all that. But I somehow don't, I don't really believe I fit into American ideals. Fucking think. Think, McFly, think! Dr. Diddler, $2 super chat, the shield represent. You can't fucking build a foundation on shitty writing. I'm sorry. The show is so shittily written. Like, I've written down so many notes about how bad the fucking show is. Like, I can't even, this comes off even more depressing. Like, how can you be so wrong? Dr. Diddler, $2 super chat, the shield represents the forbidden boy hole, of course. Of fucking course. Oh, God.
Bucky's somewhat stuck in their original meaning. He's stuck in some idealized past.
Prove it. Fucking prove it. They don't even fucking try. Like, and I don't understand where you're coming from, if that's what they did with the character, but they didn't. They should have done something like that. I'm not saying him being gay, but him trying to live in the past, like trying to live out his friendship with Steve through Sam, and trying to regain who he used to be. But like the PTSD and all the memories of him being the Winter Soldier, that shit like gets in the way, and it keeps him from doing that. And he has to fucking realize that, yeah, you can't go back. You can only go forward. Like, you can't be who you used to be. You gotta embrace who you are right now. That would have been fine! You know, minus the dumb, delusional gay shit. But like I said, as I said before, this show is not written well. It's not written well at all. It's so bad. It's so shit.
It doesn't allow him to self-determine in the ways he could.
But Steve is gone. And this might be a surprise, but...
Oh, Menschman. Wait a minute. Bucky didn't even experience the 50s. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that. Look at all these pictures from the 50s. A white male Americano. Blah, blah, blah. But he didn't live in that time, so I don't know what the fuck. Why is that an example?
It doesn't matter what Steve thought.
That's another really bad line, too. It doesn't matter what Steve thought. Like, motherfucker. Yeah, because we gotta disregard everything Steve said. Like him giving you the fucking shield so we can have this show. Anyway, I'm ranting.
You gotta stop looking to other people to tell you who you are.
And that's just it, isn't it? Bucky's got to define his own identity.
He's gotta go get some boy pussy.
Sorry, there's something stuck in my throat. Must be that queer metaphor.
You up for it?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? It's a queer metaphor because I saw it in there, so like it's a queer metaphor. I'm queer and I watched it, so it's the thing I watched is also queer.
Tough love.
It's like almost like you're a virus. You just it's like you spread over every fucking thing you touch, like and like you come into contact with. That was a joke, by the way.
Tough love? What kind of services are you offering, Sam? So,
oh my god. So every parent who gave their kid tough love, clearly they fucked their own kid, right? That's how that works.
obviously, this moment is kind of queer code.
It's not like tough love is a common fucking phrase. It's a common fucking phrase used to tell people, like, yeah, I'm gonna, like, it's tough love. I'm giving you, like, the cold hard facts and the truth because I'm trying to, because I care about you. No. It's gay!
You up for a little tough love?
Tough love? What kind of services are you offering, Sam? So obviously, this moment is kind of queer-coded. The whole rediscovering and accepting your identity thing just reeks of queerness. After their conversation, they share a bro shake, contextually homosexual smiles, some banter.
Oh my god! Hey bro, is smiling gay? Smiling is really fucking gay. Smiling is gay! Just say you want to fuck these two good-looking men and shut the fuck up. Oh my god, smiling is gay. 531 moths, 40 rubles. Everything is a metaphor to these people. This guy reeks of stupid. Everything is gay.
And for a moment, the tables turn. Gay. Bucky calls them partners.
Partners doesn't work anymore because gay people can get married. It doesn't work anymore.
And,
that fucking term is irrelevant. Scarlett Fernandez, $2 super chat. Wait, how is sexual preference and an ideology? I don't know. It's motherfuckers like this, and the guy in the video who make it an ideology, who think it is an ideology.
partners, co-workers. But we're also a couple guys with a mutual friend.
Friends now gone.
So we're a couple guys.
I can live.
Ixnay 2222222. Narcissism runs deep. Oh yeah, that's definitely another thing. Wait a minute. Dimitri War Chief. My brother gave me tough love.
No, it's actually the reverse. You guys are a couple. But I mean, let's just think about the staring, the arm pat, the slow motion.
The slow motion? The slow motion was to start the montage. It was a badass slow motion walk. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is what Tariq Nasheed meant by buck breaking. This is what Tariq Nasheed was warning us about. These fucking white boys. They see everything like hot black men do is gay. This is buck breaking, my niggas.
He letting his guard down. The context of it. In the last episode, we see different developments come to an end. Sam tries to reconcile America's
Bucky
flaws
breaking.
and his decision to take up the role with
Oh, son of the D. 750 ISK? ISK? I just say ISK. 750 ISK? I can tell this guy has no other personality than being part of the LGBT. As a bi guy, I'm ashamed to be part of it. Aura Master DX. Zack Snyder must be uber gay then. Oh yeah, all the slow motion. That means you want to slowly penetrate a man.
with Captain America. Bucky starts helping others and making a positive impact in the world beyond being a
Helping others is gay.
emo. Loose ends are tied, sexualities are accepted, and the last shot involves Sam and Bucky literally walking off into a sunset together.
The sunset is the other way, you fucking retard! That's a building, son! That's a building, my nig! Oh, God. It's a building. The sunset is what they were looking at. Oh, dear God.
Listen, I know. None of this is inherently gay.
Yes! And you can't claim that you're all about men expressing their feelings openly. And you can't lecture people on seeing... can't even lecture the people you criticize, like the right-wingers and shit. Like the fundamentalist Christians. And them seeing gay shit everywhere. You can't fucking criticize them for that because you also see gay shit everywhere. You're basically validating their beliefs and their fears. You fucking moron. You see, if not Roger Falwell, what the fuck was his name? Jerry Falwell. If Jerry Falwell was still fucking alive and said, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is fucking gay. None of these motherfuckers, no, it's not gay. You're just crazy, old man. You're crazy. But no, we need, it's like the spirit of Jerry Falwell are in these little annoying ass little gay zoomers. His spirit is in there. But because they're gay, they flip it, oh shit. I almost knocked over my mic. Because they're gay though, they flip it around to make it positive. Like the spirit of Jerry Falwell's homophobia is inside them right now. Going at it! Well, because they're gay kids, they interpret it as, no, wait a minute, I know I'm homophobic, but it's like positive homophobia. You know what I'm saying? Emily Carter, $4.99 Super Chat. Did he just negate his own argument by saying he knows this isn't inherently gay? I'm shook. Yeah, basically, but I kind of expected that he would do that.
Staring isn't gay. Holding men isn't gay.
Yeah, staring definitely isn't gay, it's just fucking creepy. But okay, whatever.
Even looking at dudes on Tinder isn't fundamentally gay. The only thing that makes you gay is identifying as gay. But in that same vein, flirting with girls isn't inherently and completely non-queer. Going on a date with a girl doesn't make you straight.
That doesn't... Oh, nice little loophole, bruh. Really nice. But, like, see, here's the thing. If you're a man or a woman and you flirt, like, if you're a woman who flirts with a man or a man who flirts with a woman, that's heterosexual because of the exchange that is happening, because of the genders that are fucking giving the exchange. That's a heterosexual romantic situation. You can't fucking... No. You don't get to flip that. Because that's bullshit. That is bullshit. Yeah, two people in a relationship, like both, like a heterosexual, like not heterosexual, but like a man and a woman in a relationship, in a heterosexual relationship, it doesn't matter if they're both bisexual or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's still a heterosexual relationship. That's not how that works. No, it's a queer relationship because we're both queer. No. It's a heterosexual relationship. When you have heterosexual sex and that leads to a child, that's heterosexual. I know it sucks. that you can't add labels to shit where it doesn't belong. And so you can't be special. But that's what the fuck it is. Okay, but like, if you're a man who flirts with women, that doesn't make you straight. No, but that does make the situation heterosexual. Yeah, a guy flirting with a woman could be bisexual, but that doesn't make it bisexual flirting. If he's flirting with a woman, that's not how that works. He's bi, but the situation is heterosexual because one is a man and one is a woman. Like, stop that shit. Stop that. No, nigga. You ain't getting away with that. For Max Smiley, this explicitly sexual action isn't sexual, but this platonic action is totally is. Exactly. This fucking jackass. Okay, like, holding guys isn't gay. Like, doing, like, platonic shit isn't gay, but... like, doing platonic shit... like, doing, like, sexual shit isn't gay. But doing platonic shit is gay. Ithala, man dating woman, gay? Yeah, heterosexuality is gay now. Like, it's all gay. It's all fucking gay. Oh, dude.
Yet, why do we assume, or why do most people assume, that Bucky and Sam's default sexuality is heterosexual?
Because we're not fucking morons, that's why. Because we haven't given any reason to the contrary. You have read into this. Because your only personality, your only default set is just gay. You have no other fucking thoughts other than sex. When seeing good-looking people, you have no fucking... you are not very good at boundaries, let's just say that. And I hope to God you do not act like this in real life. I hope to God you are not spotting people on the street, like two male friends, and say, oh, they're so fucking gay. I hope you ain't fucking this fucking embarrassing in real life. Oh my God.
If we strip away the assumptions and look at the context, maybe we can try to understand what Marvel is doing. Why is Marvel showing the things that it does?
And plus, when you make assumptions, people make assumptions for good reason. Until they are told otherwise. I make assumptions. It's not fucking assumptions, it's fucking fact. But let's say it is just an assumption. I'm making an assumption that Sam and Bucky are both straight males who are in a straight, like, heterosexual fucking relationship between two friends, like heterosexually hetero, and they're just friends. Now, I'm making that assumption until I am told otherwise, because that's how things work. You don't fucking know. Definitively, they're gay. Like, that's exactly what the fuck you're doing, but like, no one can assume anyone is straight, but you have to assume everyone's gay. Fuck out of here. Bogdan the Lurker, $5 super chat. This guy is single-handedly trying to turn Pride Month into Shame Month. Damn. Ithala, he's assuming Bucky is gay. The context is he has only ever dated women and shown romantic feelings towards women. Heterosexuals are gay. They're fucking gay. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that comment I left. There was like this trailer for this movie about this gay kid. I think it was Love, Simon. I'm not sure. And like one of the lines was, I think I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. There was a line that was like, "Why is straight considered the default?" And then I made a comment underneath that video saying, "Because we make gay people." Because we make gay people. You don't make any, like, unfortunately, you don't make anything. We make gay people. That's why we're the default. Because we make y'all. We make more of you. That's why. Anyway. 531 malls, 100 rubles. Actually, isn't implying that they are exclusively gay, kind of bi erasure. Yeah. Kind of suspicious of a bi man to say, if you ask me. Played Creations, have you made the joke about him looking like he's playing dress up with his daddy's suit? I think someone already did, and I just like, I can't just copy that person's joke. Xanago, $2 super chat. Two guys stood next to each other, must be gay.
Marvel hinted at the possibility of positive queerness in the show without...
No, they fucking didn't. They were placating you. He was being bombarded by fan questions, and he answered accordingly. The fact that y'all don't know when y'all are being talked down to like a child because you act like a fucking child is all that needs to be said. It's all that's very telling. Y'all should get ready. If showrunners default fucking response to you being a filthy coomer is to say, hey, just sit back and watch, you little shit, then maybe that should show you that shows you that you need to reevaluate the way you approach being a fan. But no, you're not going to do that. Not going to do that. It's the showrunner's fault. They baited me. They made me think they're gay.
Following through on any of these promises. More on the specifics later. But were there any explicit...
And as I said before, he's an old black man. He ain't gonna write no gay shit. Unless he's actually gay, he ain't gonna write that shit. Come on, bro.
Queer moments in the text? There was one. And it was really weird. There's this part of the show where they're like undercover doing non-gay things I don't remember, and they talk to this one...
Non-gay things are so fucking boring. My fucking god.
Criminal lady named Selby. They're hanging with this dude named Zemo, who already occupies this gray space of sexuality called ambiguously European. There's this part of the show where they're like undercover doing non-gay things I don't remember, and they talk to this one criminal lady named Selby. They're hanging with this dude named Zemo, who already occupies this gray space of sexuality called ambiguously European. Now, Zemo basically
He's not ambiguously European, and you know exactly where the fuck he's from. I can't remember it, because like I said, Falcon and the Winter Soldier just like... But where was he from again? Oh, I forgot. I think it was Sokovia, some shit. Like, you know exactly what the fuck he is. He's gay because he's European. Isn't that kind of bigoted to say some shit like that? That's not PC.
European. Now, Zemo basically pretends to offer Bucky as a product to Selby, and his offer is uncomfortably sexual.
And I give...
Yeah, it is. He was like, he'll do anything you want. Because he's given a fucking fine-ass white boy to this dried-up old Karen bitch. Of course he's gonna make it sexual. Come on, baby. That's how you do it. Plus, they're in a lawless land. I think they were trying to, bring that point home. See? Sex trafficking. Ha 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 ha. Like I said, one of the many things this show should not be tackling because it's not mature enough at all. Mr. Low Tier Trash, $5 super chat. Just from that line, I know he didn't watch Civil War. Yeah.
View him. Along with the code words to control him, of course. He will do anything you want.
And that creepy little lip twitch she did. Ew. I don't even want to know what the fuck she would have done with him. Emily Carter, $1.99 super chat. Did he bring Zemo into this? I'm angry.
Is this supposed to be a joke? What's the implication between Zemo and Bucky? Bucky has...
There is no implication between them. He's enticing the white woman. He's enticing Susan Powter. That's what it is. He'll do anything you want. He'll do anything you want. Like, clearly, yeah, there's some sex trafficking, like subtext going on here, definitely. But that's the implications between, the implication is he's possibly selling sex to this Dried up bitch. 531 moths, 100 rubles. Jay, that was a reference to the gay European song from Legally Blonde. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's what I thought it was. I didn't want to think that, but that's like, that's how you know he's a shipper, because I used to hear that song in so many like crack vids from people who used to ship Hannibal and Will Graham. Ugh. Like, oh God, it's not even original.
Has undergone a lot of trauma, and he's clearly uncomfortable with certain levels of intimacy. Yet here we are, playing with his sexuality because, haha, it's funny when men are offered as pieces of meat for coercion? Why?
Now, I didn't get the funny part from that. That scene was not meant to be funny. I love how the scenes that are meant to be funny are dead serious, and the scenes that are dead serious are supposed to be funny. It's like he's dumb or something. It's almost like he sees whatever the fuck he wants to see. Funny that. It's almost like, yeah, he just sees whatever the fuck he wants. I find this very uncomfortable. This is problematic. Fuck off. It was not meant to be funny. It was not. I understand how you can read into that because Zemo's voice is so fucking cartoony compared to Civil War. Another thing I'll be touching on in my review. But no, it wasn't meant to be funny.
Why is this the only explicit and intentional queerness in the entire show?
Oh my God, no. He was enticing the white woman. He will do anything you want. Look at his sensuous lips. Like I was looking at it like, oh yeah, that's fucking suggestive. But not between them. It was more between Bucky and the white woman. Look at his lips, Susan Powder. Look at his lips. They can give hours of pleasure.
No, a beautiful, healthy love story between Sam and Bucky would be too much.
Like, shut the fuck up. How you gonna get indignant over some shit that wasn't even fucking promised to you? Shut up.
But this weird power play is totally fine. Now, if we take everything offered in this show,
I thought you would have gotten after that, you little fucking freak.
Between the stolen glances and the romantic tropes, I think it's safe to say that we can mark off the homoeroticism bullet point on the queerbaiting model. The possibility of hinted queerness in text? We've got tiger photos, we've got sexual and romantic tension between the leads, we've got gay jokes.
The tiger photos, which have reasonable explanations. The staring, which is total bullshit because there's already an explanation for that as well. Bucky is mentally fucked up, and he stares like he did that shit in Civil War, and they turned it into some funny shit for this show. Basically, it simple as that. Oh, but I'm just sitting there touching. Oh God! Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Romantic tropes, queer-coded character arcs. I'd say check. Let's go fishing.
Imagine being smug about something that you know is factually incorrect. He even fucking admitted it. Like, yeah, I know this is probably bullshit, but no, fuck you. Imagine being smug about something you know is wrong. Oh, Christ. I love how part 3 is like the last 8 minutes of the goddamn video.
So what do we do with this? What's the plan? What would happen if, let's say, you asked show creator Malcolm Spellman about Bucky's sexuality? Oh, well, when the tiger photo episode came out, that's exactly what someone did.
I wanted to ask about this because there has been...
Emily Carter, 199 Super Chat. How annoyed do you feel right now? I'm at a 6. I'm at like a 20.
Some chatter in the MCU for the last few years about whether Bucky is bisexual or queer.
Interviewer Eamon Warman.
If this interview is any good, I'm really gonna add this to my review.
NME asked Malcolm Spellman about Bucky's sexuality. Here's how it went.
He had that line in the first episode about tiger pictures, which are primarily, I think, found on men's profiles. So is that question going to be definitively answered? What was the purpose of that line?
Cannot get, like, you just gotta you know, I'm not diving down rabbit holes, but just keep watching.
Yeah, he's basically telling them to fuck off. Like, yeah, I'm not talking about that shit because whatever the fuck you're talking about, we're not on the same wavelength. So let's drop it right now. It means drop it. It's a nice way of saying drop it. Because it's not whatever the fuck you think it means. It doesn't mean that. Shut up. That's exactly what the fuck he meant. You think this old black man is writing gay shit for you? No! He's the creator of the show and the head writer. So you can't say he's just one cog in the machine. He's in charge of the fucking show. He did not write queer-coded shit for you. He's an old black man, little white boy. He's not writing shit for you.
What do you mean, rabbit hole? What rabbit hole?
The fandom rabbit hole. How y'all sexualize every fucking thing that isn't sexual. Like, I'm not going down that fucking rabbit hole with you. Like, shut up. Drop it. Drop it. I'm not into that fandom shit. I want to talk about my stupid racial issues and call it a day. 531 moths, 40 rubles. Fellas, is it gay to be a zookeeper? Like, I don't like Malcolm Spellman because of the irreparable damage he did to Sam and Bucky and basically almost every fucking character in Falcon and Winter Soldier. But, like, he's got a point here. Like, yeah, that's not me. Like, whatever the fuck you're implying, shut up. But he said it in a nice way. He said it in a nice way. Because, like I said, yeah, he has people to represent. This is a corporation we're talking about. They're not going to fucking ostracize people. So he's going to keep it simple and polite. He's not going to say what he's really going to say. Emily Carter, 199 Super Chat. Thank God I'm high right now.
The line from your show. Is it a rabbit hole because Marvel believes queerness could never be anything more than speculation detached from people with lived...
Because it was a fucking reference and y'all are sexualizing it and fetishizing it and making it gay. And he doesn't want to have to fucking get in fandom's asses and tell them, like, yeah, stop misinterpreting what the fuck I write. That's why. Because y'all are fucking trash. Fandoms are fucking trash. You heard it here. You heard it here. You heard it here first, folks. Jesus Christ. If y'all weren't so up your fucking asses, maybe. Like, I'm not saying that, like, these corporations and shit like Disney aren't at fault for not, like, having more gay characters and shit. They are. But, like, you can't help but think maybe they would have done it faster. Maybe it would have happened a lot quicker. If y'all, like, if these fucking fandoms, these creepy fucking fandoms who go to cons and make actors feel like shit for not boosting their ship, or make them feel weird by telling them sexual shit and giving them, like, sexual fan art and shit, maybe the shit would have happened faster if you hadn't been so fucking embarrassing. Maybe. Just saying. Maybe. Mysterious Capitalist, $5 Super Chat. Falcon and Winter Soldier is a Rorschach test for this guy. I'm learning so much about him that I never wanted to know. Yeah, someone says breathe, J-Long. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm just so fucking frustrated with this bullshit. I'm thinking about ending it right now. There's only 7 minutes left. Fuck you. Because fandoms kind of ruin shit for themselves. Let's be real. Let's be real. Like, maybe y'all weren't so goddamn embarrassing. Y'all will get exactly what the fuck you want. But you don't. Because you harass people, or you support people who harass people. You try to fucking cancel people over bullshit when you don't get your way. So yeah, no one wants to fuck with you. No one wants to give you what you want because they don't want to see how you act when you get what you want. They don't want to see that. Like, it's mostly Disney catering to the overseas market over in the Western world where they actually appreciate this shit and are cool with seeing gay characters. Of course, that most of it is from that. But we can't act like fandoms don't have a hand in this shit. GNF, $2 super chat. Will this stream re-uploaded on your channel? Yeah, like after the stream, it always like processes. After the stream is over, it processes, and then the full thing just like pops up. Like when I add it to my my stream folder, it will pop up in that playlist. Meg Gillespie, $5 super chat. Sometimes I don't say I'm a fan of certain things just because the fandom is awful. Yeah, same here. Snowflake Owl, $10 super chat. Thank you. Oh, L.A. Williams, 28. Jay Longbone, are you still gonna look at his SoundCloud? Yeah, one song. We're gonna listen to one fucking song. Girl, you don't know, 2295. You are made of stupid. Golden Una? I miss the days when fandoms would ship in peace with zero expectation to be catered to in the actual show. Fans are overtly entitled now that some studios have started caving. Yeah, basically. Oh boy. Anyway, let's try to continue this. If it doesn't move fast enough for me, I think I'm just going to cut it and we're going to go straight to his SoundCloud.
Identities? Now, Spellman was pretty dismissive of the interviewer in this piece because he didn't want to reveal spoilers about the show.
No! Because he didn't want to fucking entertain no creepy fangirl shit. That's why. Imagine thinking, like, no self-awareness whatsoever. It couldn't be that the fandom is toxic, or maybe that they don't want to entertain stupid fan theories that have no possibility of being true. That's got nothing to do with it. The fandom is perfect. Y'all are perfect. Y'all have like the perfect outlook on everything, on every motherfucking thing. It's not that y'all fucking annoy these people. No. I went to Malcolm Spellman's Instagram for some intel for my review. It was locked. And I'm sure it was for good fucking reason. And then you got Wyatt Russell leaving social media for getting death threats. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like for real. He says it wasn't death threats, but it was death threats. I wholeheartedly believe that some fucking Marvel fans got to him, and he deleted his fucking account. I forgot what account it was. I think it might have been Instagram. He says it didn't happen, but I believe it happened. I 100% believe that shit happened. Maybe not death threats, but maybe people were making him feel uncomfortable and fucking with him, and he was like, nah, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck that. I'm out.
Notice how he says,
just keep watching.
He said that to almost everything the interviewer asked because the implication was, keep watching and your questions will be answered.
Yeah, he said that to that because, yeah, just like, move on, next. Of course you have you can't read social cues because you're a fucking, you're an autistic malignant. No, you're malignant autistic. Oh, let's see. Someone said put it on, let's see. I'm gonna put it up that high.
So when the interviewer asked about queerness, Spellman responded, keep watching. And in the end, what did we get? Where was the confirmation? Why wouldn't Spellman answer the question?
Because, oh my god, you little turd. Because there was no information. He was placating the fans because y'all don't know how to fucking act. They gotta treat you like kids because y'all act like kids. I mean, look at this fucking video. I mean, look at it. Look at it. A fucking 3-year-old can pick up on social cues and situations better than you. Holy shit!
Question in the first place, if the question isn't going to be answered in the show, why tiger photos, Malcolm? Now, if Bucky wasn't queer...
Why the tiger photos? I just can't let it go! Even though women also pose in tiger photos, you didn't show that.
And the tiger photos thing had a perfectly heterosexual explanation. Why didn't Spellman elaborate? Why did he just laugh and suggest that we would get an answer? It's
because he knew what the fuck the interviewer was implying. He knew exactly what he was implying. And so he was like, nah, I'm not going down that fucking rabbit hole. Fuck that gay shit. That's exactly what it was. Fuck your gay shit. I don't want to hear that. Emily Carter, 199 super chat. Now you wildin'. Snowflake Owl, $10 super chat. For Max Smiley, does this mean something in the future? Does this mean something in the future of the show? Watch and find out. Proof he meant they're gay. To Skull Monkey Media, so are tiger poachers gay now? Yes! Anything involving tigers is gay.
Because it's bait. Creators encourage this type of speculation to drive fan interest.
It's not bait. They were blowing you off. Like, he was blowing you off. It was not bait.
In a work. If he straight up just said, yeah, Bucky's straight, then I'm sure a lot of viewers would have been less engaged and ran off to the next ambiguously gay thing. But Spellman did...
Because that's not what, like, he only implied the gay shit. If he had said, no, Bucky's straight, that would have seemed like he was being aggressive for no reason. So he knew what he was implying, so instead of going all out and saying, no, he's straight, and looking fucking irrational, he said, oh, hey, just wait and see, yeah, whatever. He was brushing it off.
Didn't confirm anything. He left queer viewers with a tiny sliver of hope, and while queer viewers time and time again hope that Marvel will make that big leap and...
They left us with hope, those fucks!
...start those conversations about queerness in the mainstream, queer viewers understand it's fruitless. Literally, they keep straight-washing all the fruits. Will we ever get bisexual Bucky Barnes? Or is that just...
They keep Sam was gay. Well, so Sam was gay the whole time? You got a video on that? No, you don't. Because Steve is dead, and now we have Bucky projecting his friendship with Steve onto Sam. Now he interprets this as gay shit. So let's explore that. You didn't care about Sam's black ass until he became an object of Bucky's affection. So now suddenly you have to make a video on this. He barely even mentioned Sam. That should be a tell right there. You didn't care about his black ass until now, until Steve was phased out of the situation. Now suddenly you care about, oh, is Falcon the Winter Soldier gay? Is Sam gay? Now, like before, like if someone asked you, is Sam straight or gay? You would have said fucking straight. You would have said straight. But Steve is dead. And now we have this show, and he's next to a bisexual fucking character that you were attracted to, so now Sam is gay by proxy. You didn't care about Sam's black ass until you saw this show. Shut the fuck up. Like, the reason why I'm bringing this shit up is because, like, these fandoms and shit, they pretend, I'm all-inclusive and representation, but they don't add, like I said before, there's barely any Sam and Rhodey content. Barely any. Especially when it comes to the shipping department. Like, nothing. Meg Gillespie, $5 super chat. I'm bisexual and I don't care if the characters I watch are bisexual. I care if they are well-rounded characters. Same. Dr. Diddler, $5 super chat. This guy is an advanced progressivism. He's so progressive that minorities are irrelevant unless they're in the alphabet soup. True that. To Skull Monkey Media, Marvel had canon gay characters before this shit show and before they rewrote previously straight characters.
Just a meaningless alliteration. Well, if we aren't, then the move, Marvel, is to stop pretending like something's gonna happen. Yes, I'd be disappointed, but at least I can reserve the little hope that I have for something.
They didn't pretend anything happened. You did. You pretended something was gonna happen. Because you read too much into shit. Like, fucking stop this shit. You're not gonna call out Disney catering to the Middle East and their homophobic shit. You're not gonna call out Disney for catering to China and their homophobic shit, and them filming a goddamn movie next to a concentration camp. You're not going to do that. Instead, you're going to complain about this meaningless, withering shit. That's what kills me about this shit. They want, like, lecturing to you. And lecturing to these corporations about what they're doing wrong. But you're not really doing that. You didn't get to oil up and stroke your dick to some Kino gay content. And now you want to be a little activist. Get the fuck out my face. Now I'm fucking legitimately angry. I'm legitimately fucking angry. Bleach Party, $5 super chat. As a member of the LGBTQ community, I realize these people don't really want representation. They just want to fetishize gay lesbian relationships. Yeah. 531 moths, 100 rubles. What was that about the strawberries? Is he saying Bucky ate some bedazzled strawberries and that made him gay? Was Alex Jones our true prophet all along? Inner Atani? Oh my god, I'm so bad with names. $4.99 super chat. Hello, Lauren. Just started dinner and tuned in right on time. What alphabet are we covering this time? Oh, I wish I knew. That's the thing, I don't even fucking know. Andrea, this is him whining about something for attention, pretty much. Golden Uno? You can't project your headcanons, then get mad when your delusions aren't confirmed. Exactly. Like, nothing to say, like I said, nothing to say about China or the Middle East. Like, and flashing, like, a couple of fucking titles of articles for half a second is not taking the shit seriously. Where's your video on that shit? I bet if I look through your fucking channel, ain't not a one goddamn video on it. We want representation. We care about blah 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 blah.
So what was the bullet point again? Yes.
We don't support corporations. I'm a communist. But hold up, let me reserve my support for when they give me what the fuck I want. Then I'll be balls deep in Disney and Marvel. I'm not going to criticize them when they actually fuck up. I'm a communist. I hate capitalism. You see these two fucking figurines that I bought with money behind me?
Legitimate sources, writers, producers, and actors hinting at queerness in the text. So Malcolm Spellman winking at the gays? Check.
He did not wink at you, you fuck. You fucking schizophrenic.
Why do I spend so much energy defending Marvel's homoerotic military propaganda? Who cares if Malcolm Spellman played into the hopes of young queer people, right? There's a big queer audience watching. A lot of the most fervent fans of this series are teenagers online trying to figure out their identity through fictional queer spaces.
And who gives a fuck? Who gives a flying fuck?
Conservative hometown.
That's your fucking that's a smoking gun here. Well, the people are trying to figure out their fucking sexuality through the stuff. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, if I got horny off gay porn, I'm not gonna suddenly think that I have a chance with those people in a heterosexual context just because I got horny off them. I mean, the only people who do that shit are fucking fag hags who think they can change a gay man. Like, he's the perfect man, I just gotta give him some pussy and he'll... Like, oh god, like, oh...
Queerness wasn't really talked about. When I was 8 years old, I remember driving by a long line of people on the side of the street, all of them holding up anti-gay marriage posters. It signaled to me that my identity wasn't something I could speak about openly with the locals. Online LGBTQ+ fandoms were one of the first spaces I was able to play with my identity. Marvel capitalizes on these fandoms, the same spaces I discovered how to articulate my identity. They're playing with the feelings of young queer people. These shipping communities...
No, they're not! You're reading into it! You fucking said they project themselves onto the shit. Which is not, that is like the biggest contradiction. Like, that ruined your entire argument as soon as you said that. Sean Randalls, $5 super chat. Hi Jay, longtime fan, and I love your laugh. It's contagious. Oh, thank you. As a gay man, I'm really tired of everyone looking for the big gay in every character. Yeah.
As they can be, do real work in challenging what mainstream comic fandom looks like. Now, yes, a lot of people in these fandoms don't really go beyond spending a lot of time talking about how much white men love to touch each other on primetime. Even in that case, where should we really aim our criticism? Should we condemn a bunch of teens on the internet for liking popular media? Or should we place more pressure on big media companies to portray diverse stories? Shouldn't we take the popularity of queer ships as in that case? Where should we really aim our criticism? Should we condemn a bunch of teens on the internet for liking popular media? Or should...
Yes. Because half you motherfuckers, you go online, you go after writers and producers just because your cunny got really, really tingly, and it's not fair that it can't get even more tingly. Like, Yeah, your parents should be fucking watching you online. Like, what the fuck are you doing? These characters are gay because I think they're gay. Like, get your life. What the fuck? Should we condemn these kids? Yeah. Because we're not, like I said before, you want to talk about queer baiting, but you're not talking about the real queer baiting that Disney and that Disney's doing. You're not talking about the real shit. So yeah, we can definitely condemn these kids because we're not talking about what we should be talking about. This is the context of seeing gayness where it isn't. This is headcanon shit that you are imposing onto a show, onto the fucking. You think that you should have a say in the goddamn script, motherfucker? Like, this is what I'm talking about. The toxicity of the fandom. You should definitely be calling that shit out.
Should we place more pressure on big media companies to portray diverse stories? Shouldn't we take the popularity of queer ships as an indication that big productions lack queer representation? In some ways, Marvel has made decent strides in creating a diverse set of characters and leads. Sure, there's always good criticisms to be made of these big media.
I love how only 3 characters. Diversity. Only 3 characters. Completely disregards Sam, Rhodey, and, like, why are you only looking at race as diversity? You should also be looking at what countries they're from. We got T'Challa, who's African. We got that guy who was Doctor Strange hangs out with, excuse me, I need to rewatch Doctor Strange. And he is, what, Chinese? Tibetan? What the fuck? I don't know what he is. But Asian. Got T'Challa, who's African. Buddha, who's Asian. And I love how he considers a white woman diversity. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, fucking stop. Every single time. Oh, white woman. This is so diverse. We got African, Asian. We got Scarlet Witch, who's from Russia. And we had her brother who was from Russia until he died. We got Vision, who's a fucking synthetic organism. We got aliens. We got a raccoon. One of the aliens is played by, like, in the Guardians of the Galaxy, 2 of the aliens, like, some of those aliens are played by actors of color. David Bautista is fucking Mexican. And Zoe Saldana, I think, is Afro-Cubana, I believe. From what I understand. The Mantis bitch is Asian as well. There's so much fucking diversity, but what? I'm only 3 pictures, only 3 people. That's it. That's fucking it.
Strides in creating a diverse set of characters and leads.
And if they're not sticking orifices in same-sex orifices, it doesn't fucking count.
Sure, there's always good criticisms to be made of these big media companies, but while these companies exist,
which this criticism is not. It's not good.
Can at least encourage these small crumbs of representation that we get. They do make a big impact. I think Sam Wilson as Captain America is a good moment for diversity on screen. These role models...
Watch Young Ripa's video on that shit, and you will think otherwise.
...are incredibly important. So, let's push Marvel further. These blockbusters have at least some power in shifting international conversations. It's something. At least give us something. If Marvel is going to play with queerness, but then set aside queerness when it's inconvenient, then we need to have a talk. You can't just put a story out there, giggle and encourage your queer fans to keep watching, and then...
They did not encourage you to keep watching because it's gay. They were blowing you off. I can't believe you don't understand when people are telling you to fuck off. Yet. Because it seems like that's a constant in your life. There's people telling you to fuck off.
Act like these little hints meant absolutely nothing. It can't be nothing anymore. I don't get to stop being queer when it's inconvenient. I hope I'm wrong, but...
What are you talking about? They're telling me to stop being queer when the 2 hot guys... When the 2 hot guys won't poke at each other. You're saying I'm not queer. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Huh? What? What are you saying?
But even if I'm wrong about this specific moment, this still speaks to a larger trend. The point of this...
No, it doesn't. You are not speaking to anything. This is regular toxic fandom entitlement bullshit. You ain't speaking to shit. Otherwise, you would have talked about... Like I said, you would have talked about the Middle East and China. But you didn't.
Channel isn't to gush over the homosexual agenda's latest studs. I mean, it's a little bit of that, but there's a bigger story. I want to give young queer people the tools to analyze fiction, reclaim the stories they've been gaslit out of, and
gaslit out of what? We've been gaslit out of it.
Hopefully channel that energy to push for broader representation. Bisexual Bucky Barnes won't solve everything. Sam and Bucky's love story won't end homophobia. But we're also not going to end it with ambiguous glances and uncertain interviews. So, are they gay? Are Sam and Bucky in love? What is Anthony Mackie thinking about? When will Sam share his angsty Spotify playlist? Are Sam and Bucky gay, bi, pan, ace, trans, or something else entirely? You decide. Hey, gay, you want to act gaily?
Oh, hey, gay, you want to gay? Oh, fuck off. Okay, we're done with that shit. We're done. Oh, God, fuck you. Alright, let's go to this motherfucker SoundCloud. Talk some more shit. Please let this music be good. Because I need a break. Frankenfurter. Well, you know, no. Let it be terrible. Because I need something to laugh at. Frankenfurter, $2 super chat. They ain't barebacking. He ain't whacking. Aura Master DX. Gatekeeping is very needed. Oh, yes. Yes. Let's play something. Let's see if he's any good. Oh my god, it's got such queer swag. Now I'm just being petty at this point.
I'll never live to cross if I keep dying, going nowhere. I smile, but I don't care. Read the name tag, it says go to hell.
It's corny. That's for sure.
Been looking for a reason to squeeze in this treason of love. All I know is from the titles, my lies are inside our replies.
This one sounds like he's trying to be like 07. It's a group I really like, and the fact that she's trying to sound similar. I don't know if he knows about 07, but if he's trying to sound similar, I really hate that. Yeah, it's lame. It's not really bad enough to stick around and start laughing at it, though. Zion, $2 super chat. Whatever happened to the Finn video? Yeah, I scrapped that because it was, I just fell out of like with that one. Mud Crab. He sings in one word bursts. Yeah, we'll skim through one more and then that's it. Oh no, wait. Gay and sad.
I'm gay and sad and I hate my dad.
I'm gay and sad and I hate my dad. Wow. That's And what kills me is, like, you can barely hear his goddamn voice. He needs to do better on that. Gay and sad. Gay and sad. This is, oh my god, this reminds me of, like, those stereotypical emo songs, like that Batman song from the Lego movie. Darkness, no parents. Except it's not funny. It's not really that good either. Wait a minute. On Haggis, $13.99 super chat just turned on the stream to hear gay and sad. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I guess that's as far as my tolerance can go. Gay and sad. And I hate my dad. Winnie, censored by Zinny. $2 super chat. Is the craft review gone too? Please say no. No, it's not gone. It's just on the back burner for right now because the Falcon and the Winter Soldier review took precedent over everything. Like, I was really heated about how bad the show was. So like, yeah, I kind of just put the craft review on the back burner. It's still happening. 531 moths, 100 rubles. This music is begging to be used in some deep art house dating sim visual novel about two horny rainbow-haired teens overthrowing the system. Metal Mugen, happy and straight. Morgan Clark, just look at some Henry Cavill pics and maybe that'll make you feel better. I hope so. Alright guys, that's it. That's all I got. The hope is dead. It's all fucking dead. Oh, gay and sad. I'm gonna be fucking quoting that all week. God damn it. Wish I never found that song. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Gay and sad, and I hate my dad. Yeah, we figured that. We figured all that. Anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight, guys. It's 4 minutes away from being midnight. That is my... That's my, oh, shit. God, I was so angry at this shit that I forgot how to say words. That is my back out time. That's the end of the stream. I'll see you guys later. I don't know what I'm going to do for NOC. I'm probably going to do another fat acceptance TikTok stream for NOC for the next one. So look out for that. Of course, my Falcon and the Winter Soldier review is still being made. I'm making a review for Cruella. It's not going to be exactly like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier review. It's like me kind of like talking about the film and everything that's wrong with it. And there's some editing in between, whatever. Yeah, I got that. And sooner or later, I will work on Gotham High Part 4. I will be. I'm going to have to take some liberties with editing, though, because something went wrong during when I edited the third part. I don't know. But for some reason, I can't find my and EFAP's avatars. So I'm going to have to pull something out of my ass. At least not the avatars when I was on Discord with them. So, like I said, I got to take some liberties with editing. It might come out faster this way, though. So, anyway, that's going to be after I do these 2 reviews. So it might be a while, but it's still coming out. And then there's the craft review. Got a whole bunch of shit I'm working on. Anyway, see you guys later. I had a great stream. Thanks for all the comments, well wishes, and super chats and everything. Thank you for enduring this bullshit.